Yeah, you probably can't hear the music there, Alex, but music's playing.
I can hear the music through the Twitch chat.
Oh.
Twitch pod, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it up that way. That way we can, yeah, I can see chat. I like the 98 World Series choice the game went with.
Wait, what, the game's the 98 World Series or something?
Yeah, it's Padres Yankees.
I just don't have that baseball knowledge.
I can name all of the World Series from like the year 1970, definitely from 1975 on to the present day.
Gosh,
it's a curse.
Such a better baseball fan than me.
I don't even watch sports that much anymore. That's just something that's edged into the back of my mind.
It's pretty amazing, pretty amazing. I'm gonna start up that charity run here. Let's go. Charity speed run.
No way. See how fast we can get to $400?
$1 million. My fundraisers. New fundraiser? New fundraiser? Some deep hits there from the Yankees, I think.
That's the
funky.
That's the Tigers.
Base runner.
No, that's the Padres.
Oh, the Padres. Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're scoring early here. Maybe this time they'll win the World Series.
Yeah, it's just, we can do
those poor Padres.
Yeah, when this one's done, we'll do the '99 World Series.
Yeah.
Which is what teams?
Yankees, Braves.
Okay. Yeah, just checking if you knew that.
Yep.
Let's see how we doing. 2 viewers in chat, just chilling. And let's. Wow, barely made it home.
He was a little in front of the plate there.
Just a little bit. Hello, everybody. Let's see who's popping in here.
I'll tell you who's popping. It's Cal Ripken. Who's popping it up?
Cal Ripken on the Padres. Definitely never happened. I need to.
That's amazing. Freaking Derek Jeter, like, Wynn was right there at third base, and Derek Jeter just, like, slid right under Tony Gwynn. Did not make this hag at all. It just slid in safely.
Yeah, I've seen a couple close plays go to the offense, which is usually not the case in backyard baseball.
It's because it's T-ball mode. It's, like, pretty much easy mode. So, like, that's where they'll, like, pick up, stop to think, and then throw it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have that huge delay. Oh yeah, so they probably catch the ball and then they wait to think and then they go to step on the back.
Yeah.
Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, we got Rovanami in here.
Rope subscribed. Thank you, Rovanami. This is the second month. Ooh, Jeremy Burnett.
It's already 7-0. 6-0. Jerome.
It's 5-1 now. Jeremy Burnett is on the Yankees here.
Oh, this turn. Oh, okay.
Yankees have the gray shirts.
It's hard to tell. The uniforms are pretty close.
Yeah, they're both blue. The nice thing about T-ball is that it doesn't matter where your players are at, as long as they can field the ball. So it's probably a really good defensive strategy by the AI to put Kenny Lofton, who's faster than any human in this game, at pitcher.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't need a pitcher for T-ball.
Exactly.
But there's someone covering that base, or covering the pitcher's mound.
When I was a kid, it wasn't T-ball. It was no, I just barely made it past T-ball, but I didn't even do T-ball. But I wasn't good enough for pitching, so we had like those huge pitching machines that they use in like batting practice and stuff.
Really? So you didn't even
Yeah.
use coach pitch? You just used...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we got our first donation.
donation.
$10. Thank you, Golf Kid 100.
Your starting lineup, you are batting leadoff, Golf Kid.
You
Congratulations.
are easily batting 320.
Yeah, 320
Or
here.
if you were playing for the Royals, you would be in the third. You'd be third up or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
You'd be that good.
Let's see if I can make that change right now. Thank you, Golf Kid.
I'm gonna blast this one.
He's very golf kind of Golf Kid.
Golf. Alright, that looks good. I think that'll line up. I do my best, everyone. There we go. Good enough. Batting leadoff, Golf Kid. Golf Kid, thank you so much. Already off to a hot start here.
Absolutely.
We've officially started at 6:01. Nate's in the chat. He's gonna get accepted in here. There he is. Hey, Nate.
That's the kind of hustling I like to see. And they give up another run. Now that's great action.
Oh, for some reason it had me muted when I joined.
Yeah, I did it to it muted people on join. I maybe should change that. So they made a little bit of a comeback there, the Yankees. The CRK is here, and Cutie Cookie Cream is also here saying hello.
Welcome in to both of you.
Welcome, welcome. Love seeing y'all here.
There's Mike.
Mike is making his way into the office. Mike
Glad to have
Rose.
everyone here. We got a whole bunch of people here for
Ooh,
charity.
Pepperus, the excellent artist for our Kenny Kawaguchi wheelchair goals, and you will all be allowed to see that amazing art by Pepperus. If we reach our donation goal, we'll be getting our Kenny Kawaguchi wheelchair, and then, you know, if we surpass that goal by a certain amount, we could get to the super wheelchair and the super duper wheelchair designs. So, but for now, we're sitting pretty here. Good start. I got updated from 0 to 10, and there we go. This is working just so seamless this year as opposed to last year.
Yeah, Pepperus has made a whole bunch of great art for us, and so, you know, we're glad he's here. I see Maddock is here. Mike, I'm so sorry you got laryngitis, but I hope you feel better soon.
That sucks, Mike. That is tough. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna start.
Holy moly, that was a cannon.
Yeah. Raul Mond I didn't know Raul Mondesi had that kind of arm.
Oh, Dimitri. You guys are viewing on the Twitch stream, huh? That makes sense.
Yeah. We're behind by like a couple
Yeah.
of seconds.
That's gonna... I'll have to think about how that works. Because we'll be behind. We'll figure it out, but...
This is a spectator T-ball match we're watching. So it's all sorts of chaos. I bet you the final score will be like in the 20s or something like that.
I imagine they're gonna get pretty tired throwing the ball from the outfield over and over again. And both teams picked like pretty good players. So it's not like there's too many duds out there who are just gonna hit grounders to the pitcher. We'll see. We'll see who's gonna be batting second though in our starting 9 here for the Charity spectacular right now. We have leadoff hitter is the Golf Kid, who donated $10 for us. I have Sev,
Ground ball up the first baseline. Thanks for that lesson on
who's
gravity.
messaging me, who we're gonna bring in just a second. Let me pull up
Yes, we do have
Twitter.
some special guest interviews for today, and our first one is the project lead for Scum VM, Sev, better known to most of his friends as Eugene Sadalenko, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I am not mispronouncing that last name, but is of course the head honcho for Scum VM. So it'll be very interesting to hear all the things that he has to say. Hopefully, we'll get a bunch of fun information from him.
Rovanami, there's a button if you're on computer where it says donate to charity, right by follow and the notification button. So if you click that, that will go right to the donate link and you'll be able to do that.
There's Loba. What's up, Loba?
All right, good to see you, Loba. It sounds like Rovanami might be batting second in the lineup this evening.
Robanati's really hoping for that 2-hole.
Yeah, it's a
Not
good
quite
spot to hit.
Not quite a power hitter, but you know, very good on contact.
You want that person up to bat a lot, so you're gonna want them second. Not quite as much as the first hitter, but
So
First hitter's got more speed.
yeah. But doesn't Cal Schwarber bat first or something crazy like that?
Man, I don't know.
There's
Kyle Schwarber is a mystery.
he's, I think it's just for the on base percentage, right? Apparently he
Surely.
gets walked just as much as he hits home runs, so
Much like Larry Walker just did. Just wang that one.
a missile, and now we have a Zeppelin going across. Blimp, big blimp in. Yeah, Mike Madness confirms Schwarber bats lead off. Very interesting play by them. I mean, that's kind of like when
Who's in the playouts right now? I know. Are the CS matches all set?
That's a good question.
Let me look. It's okay. I know it's Astros Rangers for the ALCS, which I am incredibly excited for. I think
Hello,
it's Phillies.
Eugene.
Phillies.
You might be muted. I had it set to mute when people join.
Hello guys,
How you doing tonight?
I'm fine. We just finished the Google Summer of Code Mentor Summit and I'm in a hotel.
Yeah. Is the hotel Wi-Fi good? Looks pretty good. San Francisco, after all.
So
But yeah-
Seb, for those of us in Twitch chat who don't know who you are, why don't you give us a little bit of an introduction of yourself, what you do, and what your title, what you do as project lead for Scum VM. Just tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I've been in the project for a while now. Actually, wait a minute. Did I miss it or what? I think I missed it. Or is it today? 20 years in the project in
Wow.
Scum VM.
Wow,
I
that's
started
incredible.
on the 10th or 15th of October. I don't remember. I need to look it up again. Yeah, of course. And by the way, one of the first things, not the very first, the very first thing was the full throttle. But my second thing, which got me into the project, was my desire to have my kids, which were born by then, to raise in proper games without violence, and those were humongous entertainment. And we were working with Travis Howell, who is also Kirbin. He left, unfortunately, our project about 9 years ago. We were working on supporting humongous entertainment games from the very, very beginning. And of course, at some point we were working also with backyard sports games. They have special pieces of codes, maybe some of you know, which is just making calculations of those player movement, etc., etc. But besides that, I'm doing a lot of things in the project. I was authoring like many engines which we have, and overall I oversee the whole thing. Like Mentor Summit, when we have students, we have 77 students helping us working on the project throughout the years. So this is what I do. I can talk for a while. I don't know. It's like 20 years of history. So,
Yeah, that is incredible. I'm Jibbo, by the way. I know we've only met through chat, Discord.
okay.
But one of that thing that really struck with me was wanting those games for your kids, and because I have a computer down in my basement dedicated just for playing like little Scum VM games for my son, because Putt Putt and all those other point-and-click adventure games are just so like, it's just, they're fun, they're easy, they're kind of like a natural way for kids to learn how to use a mouse as opposed to, you know, clicking on the iPads and stuff. So that's really funny that was one of your inspirations, because I do personally do that. I do use the Scum VM for that purpose. So that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And then
and they love those games. They still remember. Sometimes play them. Yes, they're adults now.
Yeah, they're adults and they still play.
Yeah, like just like why I'm engaged in the project, because there are certain games which from the past I already added the support a long time ago, but still this is like was the motivation, and motivation for many of us like which are in the project. You have a certain game which is which coming from your childhood or when you were adolescent, and you wanted to replay for like nostalgia and everything. So that's how.
Yeah, that seems like the games kind of motivate the engine.
And another big thing is, like, you know, it goes beyond the Scum engine too. It also goes through a whole bunch of other engines from the 80s and 90s. Like you guys recently implemented the Nancy Drew engine into your nightly bids, and like that's huge for me, because like that was me and my big sisters used to play those games all the freaking time when I was like 6 or 7 or whatever. Didn't even know what was going on, but no, but that's really huge, because like those games, some of them you just can't play them on new hardware anymore, because most PCs, like you know, the game's too old for Windows 11 or 10 to like notice it, or like so this is like some really good stuff, you know, that you guys are doing.
Yeah, you see, this is exactly, speaking of, like you mentioned that not just Scum, many people don't know, but the first non-Scum engine was added to the project back in 2002. About a year after the project was born, it was the engine for Simon the Sorcerer, which is, these days we know the real name goes with Agos, but we used to call this engine Simon. So right, and this moment we have 102 engines.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
102. Oh my god.
Yes, 102.
That's
Some of them are for a single game, but we of course, you could understand, prefer those which allow playing mini games like Nancy, because Nancy Drew now has partial support for the first 6 games in the series. But I asked the engine author, and he told that all, I don't remember, 28 or something games, they are actually based on the engine. So eventually, maybe if he doesn't give up, we will have support for the whole series.
No, that's very exciting. For those of you who are wondering just what else is available on this, what else is available to play on Scum VM, just got big names here, like the early Sierra games, your King's Quests, your Police Quest, Space Quest, Laser Shoot Larry. You also, like you mentioned, Simon the Sorcerer from early in the day, and you also have a bunch of the more kid-friendly games like Humongous Entertainment, and also some of the Broderbund living book titles as well.
Indeed.
And the other Broderbund kids games like Darby the Dragon and all the Magic Tale ones as well. Just to name a few of these classic titles from the 20th century.
I would like to mention also something else which is in process of baking. This is for the last 5 years we are also working on support of Macromedia Director as an engine, and on that thing there were built tens of thousands of titles. Some of them were really good. In the 90s, it was the primarily multimedia platform for multimedia applications, and games are obviously like count as multimedia. And yeah, so that's a thing which is coming, which is really huge.
Nice. Well, if you guys have any questions to ask Seb, like we have some more obviously here, but feel free to ask them in chat. While we have a quick break right now, we have a few more donations, Jibbo, if you are ready to add to the lineup. It looks like Loba's batting second, followed by Rovanami is going to be batting third, and Uncle Pepperoni is going to help out.
Uncle Pepperoni?
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name. That's a fantastic name. And Waz is going to bat fifth.
All right, Rovanami,
thank you all very much for your donations, by the way. This is very good
generous
stuff you guys are doing.
Okay, I think that's my favorite. Good thing batting cleanup is Uncle Pepperoni.
No, I love it so much.
And then we have, lastly, Lil Waz. Thank you so much, Lil Waz. And I think I'm up to date on the starting 9, but I'm definitely not up to date on our Kenny's new upgraded wheelchair goal. Let's check it out here. We are at $49.20. 49. We'll round that up to 50 for y'all. So thank you so much for the generosity, everyone.
Oh, HC just donated 25.
That's 75. We're getting there. We are getting there.
We're getting closer. I'll update that again. But
all right, Seb. So you
mentioned
Full Throttle in the beginning, right? Is there like a do you have like any favorite games that are playable on Scum off the top of your head, like if not like an all-time favorite, then like a top 3 or 5?
I do. I would say one of the games which I wanted for so long, and this is like why we as the team were spending 8 years on supporting those, that one, working on this engine, Blade Runner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's why it took so long, because every location which you can see is a separate DLL or separate program which needed to be reversed. So 95 in total. It's crazy. And then every character is a separate DLL as well. Character AI, they call it AI, but it is basically logic of their dialogues and everything. So this is like the work that was humongous. Then another one which I liked and was happy when they was added was Neverhood. Then the games which are coming for me as a nostalgia, I was never playing Scum-based games from LucasArts back then, but we were too much into Sierra, Space Quest, Larry, Police Quest, not so, and Goblins 1, 2, and 3. Those were the games which I would say. And there is one which I was playing when I was already adult. I added specifically, it's a Russian obscure game, Full Throttle, but I mean it is made in Russia, but it has no language inside. It's only like mumbling, so it's international. The like 5 or 3 inscriptions, like push the button. That's the only thing. So that one is also quite interesting. So this is out of those which are already being supported.
Fantastic.
You mentioned the transcribing. Maybe I've seen it or not, but is there work being done by folks in ScumVM to translate and make some of these games more accessible in other languages? I may have seen that.
We do have support for several, but the problem and the struggle is to find the translators themselves. I think we added translations to like 6 engines. This is when we were just interested in doing this. But in parallel, actually, I know very well there are many groups of the translation groups, independent ones for different languages. They develop tools. Like I know there is a community in Greece, there is a community in Spain, which are translating certain games and very often adventures. And we are really glad to support all of them as soon as they appear, as soon as they released.
That's very, very cool. Yeah, so any translators out there, if you've got
Yes.
the skills, you can definitely help out this project.
You
certainly.
mentioned Blade Running having like a different program for like every room and stuff like that. That definitely sounds difficult. Is there any other games that had like any like not necessarily horror stories or anything like that, but is like any games specifically that were incredibly difficult to patch and make playable on the system?
Yeah, I would say that of the size of the work, and this is irony because of the name of the engine is just speaking. Then it's Titanic, and this is for the game Starship Titanic, because it was written originally in C++ and everything is also hard coded. And the fun fact is that it was done by a single person, I think across 2 years. But he is one of our Dream Master. He is one of our old timers, and he does a lot of reverse engineering. And then out of the difficult things or challenging, actually Sierra Creative Interpreter, SCI. So because these people at Sierra, they were kind of crazy. They had fork of the engine for every game, and they were patching it along the way. So as a result, there are sometimes dozens of patches for every game release, slightly different. And the challenge for us was to assemble it in a universal and a single engine which supports them all. That was a huge project. And then on top of this, there was started another smaller sub-project inside of it, Slau's Box. It's a username. He is also supporting fixing the original script bugs. And we have already like several hundreds of them supported. So we're like fixing those bugs which in the past were released as a patches on floppy disks. So now we kind of incorporating or fixing those sometimes unfixed bugs, because the original interpreter, which was running on DOS and was much more forgiving than the modern hardware of the illegal memory accesses or like whatever. Meaning on the modern software, those things are often just crash, and we have to fix it. So this I would say these two come to my mind as really complex ones requiring a lot of effort.
Yeah, it sounds. I can't imagine the headache of fixing 20 or 30-year-old bugs that weren't really addressed.
Exactly. On our wiki, we actually, for most of the engines, we have bugs in original fixed by ScummVM.
Yeah.
Like keep list of those.
I'm sure you could find some of those guys and let them know. Hey, we fixed this for you, by the way. I recently posted a video on Twitter playing the ScummVM iOS port, and people got very excited about that. Which I was it's just like kind of a natural. To me, it's like a real natural fit for these point-and-click games, because there's one button anyways, and that's exactly how, the phone games are kind of built, or, kind of how the phone games are played. So, I've been playing it, iOS port on my phone. It's been really enjoyable. It's really easy to pick up and play, and I think that's just going to be huge for people once they can get around to kind of figure out how to set all that stuff up. So. I don't know, I guess question is, how excited are you about that, and how did that originally get started?
We created original iOS port. I don't remember, like iPhone was released in 2007, and I think around 2009 when it was iPhone 3GS. And actually what you just said is exactly what Ron Gilbert said, and he was posting on Twitter him holding his iPhone with Monkey Island running in it, and he was telling that this is exactly what point and click adventures are like designed for. This is nature away, but it was requiring jailbreak because we didn't go into App Store. Then I was giving all different like interviews here and there, and in every interview I was calling, we really need iOS developers and Android developers, and there were none. For I think for like 8 or 10 years there was nobody coming because the original porter left the team. We have people coming and leaving all the time throughout all of these 20 years, and we just maintained it. And then Lars Elman, this is his nick, he joined, and I'm absolutely excited because he is really knowledgeable, he's passionate, and he started to work on preparation for putting this to the App Store. And this is the step in the right direction. We have already released 6 beta versions.
Yeah, those came in quick. I was kind of shocked how quickly like the patches came in, or the new beta versions came in, because typically you could see delays of months or like years with stuff like this. But
this is how our team works. Because look, for the last year, there is just simple statistics. More than 150 developers contributed. And many bugs which were mentioned, they are not necessarily for the port. They were in the engine, and then it means that they were fixed by someone else. So that's why it is so fast. And we actually want to push it out to the App Store, at least attempt, because we don't know if it will be accepted or not. It could not. Maybe we will have to stick with test flight like forever.
Yeah.
But I think this is already a way for us. We have, I believe, I wasn't checking the last statistics, but we have several thousand of people already play testing. People are happy because on Android we were being in a Google Play Store for over a decade now. We have like 500,000 installs, and we find a little problem with that kind of user base.
Yeah.
Because people are normally spoiled and they expect everything working out of the box. They don't understand like where to get games, how to put it in the phone, and they give us like 1-star reviews, and that's
and you get buried.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate. Yeah, because with Android you definitely put yourself out there to just a very large group of people. So that is tough. And yeah, that does bring up the other thing, which is that barrier to entry, which is, getting the game files into your iPhone and moving them in the correct folder. And even though it may seem simple to most people, it's just one of those things. It's like, I don't have to do this for my other apps, so why would I, need to do this for this one? So I guess, is there ever any, because I know there was, GOG Games, maybe there's a partnership you guys have, or Scumbium has with. Is there a way that you're going to end up getting, maybe be able to buy these games straight through Scumbium's client, whether it's with GOG or whoever, and then just so that installs?
Like more recently, Zoom platform. I know that's a more recent partnership you guys had.
Zoom
I think so. Moreover, it seems that our partnership with GOG will be ending soon, unfortunately.
Okay.
For the technical reasons, because they switched to the new affiliate network, and this is a third-party one, and they give choice out of 2 for whatever reasons, but one of them is actually blacklisted in many ad blockers as a tracking. We don't want to be associated with that, so this is like, unfortunately, it seems that by end of the year we will be phasing out. But there is something which I was like really touched by cluelessness of Android users, and I finally like implemented something. I think I can share my screen, right? Yes,
yeah.
I can. So I will show you for a moment what I am working on.
Awesome. Sneak peek. This is great.
Yes. So I'm sharing this window. Do you see this CamVM? This is, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, and what I started to work is this little tiny button. I hope that users will be able to notice it. But this is extendable system, which can provide all of the information. So it's right here. You see? So then finally where to get the games, and then you can click here on like GOG. It still guess has affiliate link, Zoom platform, same thing. So hopefully it will be helpful. You can actually see it already on the iOS in our latest beta, and this month or next month we will start on working on 2.8, the release cycle. And as you can see, I was like specifically gearing towards it. This finally included in the next version. So hopefully people will know a little bit. It will be a little bit easier, because honestly speaking, the entry threshold for ScumVM is relatively high.
Yeah.
Of course, because we are working on the games which are 20, 30 years old, and that's old technology. You cannot do anything beyond that. The IP intellectually property right owners, they were doing remasters which improve, let's say, inputs. We are running original, so it is sometimes, very often,
Right.
it is not possible.
Yeah. There's a lot of the IP and it gets a little hairy, I guess, with some of that. So it makes sense.
And not to answer your question, would it be possible to buy games straight from ScumVM? I don't think so, because it will be affecting like security tokens and everything. It's pain for the open source project. But what we are also working on, and it was this year, we are working on the game packaging system. So what we plan to do, for instance, for us, we want to put some of the freeware games as a DLC, free DLC, right from App Store or Google Play Store. And this is the same thing which is will allow the IP right owners to add their own thing, because you know that ScumVM is being sold on Steam with many titles, with good old games, with many titles. Even Disney, if you go and let's say and buy Manic Mansion on Steam, it will have ScumVM inside of it. So meaning that our goal is also to enable them, so they will be able to package their games also maybe in DLC out of Steam or whenever, where there is established way of like working with money.
That makes a lot of sense. So there are already games on Steam which come packaged with ScumVM.
Yes, if you go to where to download games, and this is right on our website and on our wiki, you will see that there will be links to Steam, to GOG, and to Zoom recently. And in many cases, when you go for a specific game which is supported by ScumVM, this is actually, we noticed that it's a preference of replacing original executables with ScumVM. Of course, that's logical. I think it's no-brainer.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to come in.
And I believe like maybe 50 titles already are being shipped with ScumVM.
I actually did not know that. I really only experienced it the other funnel, which is you get ScumVM and then you get your games, or you take your games that don't work anymore and you put them into the ScumVM, as opposed to, I really like this game, I go, and it seems pretty seamless to go download it, and then it can run on ScumVM. That makes a lot of sense to capture those.
Yeah, it is possible to play this on pretty much almost anything. For those who don't know, not only is it available for obviously PC, Mac, Linux, but also like we mentioned, Android. We also mentioned that iOS is getting support, but also you can play it on, if you are ever so crazy to do so, Vita, 3DS, PlayStation 3, Wii, regular Nintendo DS, PSP, Dreamcast. That's a big one, Dreamcast. I've never seen I'd love to see. I don't have a Dreamcast, but like the first time. But if I do end up getting a Dreamcast, first thing I'm doing is running Maniac Mansion on it, just for the hell of it. Now that I see that, that sounds really fun. But yeah. Shoot, hold on. And even like there are some outdated platforms like the PS2 and the GameCube and the old Raspberry Pi, Samsung TV. I wouldn't be surprised honestly if there were like refrigerators that could play Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle, stuff like that. It's incredible, like the versatility of the this system.
You didn't mention Nintendo Switch. Also,
Oop,
it's
Switch,
placed
yes.
well.
That's a
And
dream for me.
Out of
to
the
get it on the Switch.
impressive but old ports, which was personally to me impressive, Nintendo 64. You can put Kamiyama cartridge and play those games on a Nintendo 64. Like,
That is incredible. I have a Nintendo 64 sitting right next to me. I'm honestly kind of tempted.
So the online play functionality is obviously very new. I think it might have been the first Scum VM game to have online servers for online play. Is that correct? Backyard Baseball?
yes, I started adding Moonbase Commander
Mm-hmm.
a while ago. I didn't finish it. So your code, your fork is like, thank you for joining us. We are so excited. This is the first multiplayer game, yes, indeed, on ScumVM.
Yeah, I mean, big props to Little Cat, who's probably in the chat. Really just came on kind of out of nowhere from the top ropes and just messaged me one day and said, "Hey, I got this server working," and I think he asked, "Do you guys think you'd be interested in this?" And I was just like, "You've changed. Like, this is what everyone's been waiting for that we didn't know was possible." So Little Cat really putting so much time and effort into it. It was amazing. And so yeah, and then a couple of other guys coming in and helping out and kind of making this thing possible. And then you guys have been so generous with us, the ScumVM project, giving us the support and some server space and helping us get really I don't know, tightened up, I guess, buttoned up a bit. So yeah, that's been really wonderful. The partnership we've had, it's been really great, and we're really appreciative. The whole community is appreciative. So thank you so much for that, Seth. But do you have, besides Moonbase Commander, any other titles or games that you can think of which might be next for online?
I don't know. Maybe the closest thing which comes to my mind could be Ultima Online, if it ever gets merged with us.
Ultima.
But other than that, I just don't know, like, about the games which are in our scope. Because look, the very fact that we have backyard sports and Moonbase Commander, like sports games and strategy, is conceptually a little bit alien to the project, which is geared towards adventure games and RPGs.
Yeah.
The reason why, because they are built on the Scum engine, so that's only this is the place where we relax those rules which we have, to not accept any because people come to us and, hey, can you support this nice racer game? No, it's out of scope.
Yeah.
So there are not many adventure games which support the multiplayer, right? In general,
Right.
MM or RPGs, but I don't know about anything in work. So
Right.
we don't. But if it is, if it will happen, then of course we have a multiplayer server is made extendable. So we would be able to add additional
Yeah,
titles.
that's one of the cool things about it. It's kind of an integrated online experience, to be a user and use kind of like the same sign-in, login stuff. Very exciting. And who knows, maybe in 20 years, ScumVM project will be supporting and restoring, PS2 games.
Yeah, could be. Who knows?
So could change. things.
Actually, we already support PS1 games,
yeah,
right?
that's good.
Technically, yeah, Discworld is a PS1 game, so
Yeah, and Discord, Escape from Monkey Island. There is a Broken Sword, PS1 release. So there are actually there is even PS only game, which is the engine is called Dragons, and I forgot what is the name of the game. If you want, I will.
Blazing Dragons is what I see on here.
Exactly, yeah, Blazing Dragons. This is PS only.
Wow.
And the guy who was working on it, he was reverse engineering PlayStation binary and implementing it. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
fantastic.
Well, just looking, we have a little spectator game of backyard baseball going on, Eugene, and it's 41-14 currently. The computers are beating up on each other a little bit. So let's take a look here. We have, coming back to our starting 9. Oh, it looks like
We got another one. We got our 7-hole hitter, Zimmer is Daddy.
Zimmer is Daddy. I don't quite.
Shout out Zimmer. I don't know who you
Which
are,
Zimmer?
but it's Daddy.
It appears that that is also Epstein from the BBOL
yeah.
league, and is one also asking the question: can they buy their way on into the Humongous League?
I don't know. I'm
Can
not
you
an admin. What about you
donate
guys?
your way into the tougher league? No. I'm sorry.
You heard it here, folks.
Wait, actually,
You cannot bribe us.
$5,000. That is what we'll do. I think everyone can agree to that. That would be a donation.
Oh,
really.
Mello just got sent 25 in.
Mellow Math teacher,
Mello's
thank
batting
you so
eighth.
much for coming by and donating. We've got one more spot on the team, so better hurry up and get that donation in. Whoever wants to join in.
Who wants to be that brave soul? Who's gonna take one for the team? Who's gonna bat 9th?
Batting 9th.
Yeah, I agree. If someone donates $5,000 to charity, I think that's a good reason to be in the Humongous League.
Definitely. Oh yeah, Eugene, you did mention backyard baseball as one of the kind of exceptions to the ScumVM platform, and it is funny because we had Nick Merkovich and another Humongous entertainment developer on, and they did talk pretty at length about how the game is built on like a point-and-click adventure, and they really had this like kind of Smash physics engine in there and like integrate it, and it was very hacky, or you know, at the time I guess they were next to the story goes they were next to Cave Dog, I believe was the company.
Yeah,
who
Cave
made
Dog.
Annihilation, which was a 3D MMO or 3D RTS game, and so they like basically took their code from down across the office into the other studio. So it's kind of like, as they explained it, a little bit of a miracle that they were able to get the 3D and the physics and the gameplay the way it was on the point-and-click engine. So, but we are thankful that you made that exception, because this is kind of a game that I think so many people loved from their childhood and are now able to play again. And our discs won't be in our basement just sitting there doing nothing, unable to be played on newer systems. They can actually be used.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Jaker also has a question. If you donate $100, can I be added in as a player in the BBOL roster?
Ooh, that's another question for us. Again, I'm not on the admin team, so I can't.
How do you add a person to the roster? Is my question, Jacob.
I think we would have to figure out how to integrate the custom player.
You could, I mean, I could make you a B-file mod for $100. We'll have G-Schlim or me make you a B-file mod that puts your name on one of the players. And we can talk about if that will go to the official stats of the Jaker the Snake player, or if we can, if it just overrides one of your players that you drafted, like Jason Giambi or something. I will work on that. If you do $100, I will work on that, Jaker. That's my promise. But I think we got, okay, so we got Mellow donation. Let's check out the Kenny goal now. We're all the way up to $110 out of 400. You guys have been very generous tonight. Thank you so much, everybody.
Seb, you mentioned, of course, you know, the iOS port, which is a pretty big development. Is there anything else like big coming up in the future for ScumVM?
Director wishes I was also mentioning.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that.
Because that thing, we now reached Director 5. Started to work in Director 5, but there are, I would say, interesting titles up to Director 8. So maybe there will be. That's one thing. Then we have several almost finished engines right in our repository already, which we are really hope to have completed, like Sludge engine, which is currently supported like 13 games, and what is good about it, they are freeware, meaning that you will be able to download them and play, and maybe through this distribution thing. So then, of course, this distribution thing. So eventually, we hope there will be so two things. So first of all, ScumVM will come prepackaged with certain games, let's say on iOS. This is what you see in beta. And second is that there will be a download button, which you will be able to download more games. For instance, Broken Sword 2.5 is freeware. It's distributed, but it is 600 megabytes. Packing it together with ScumVM would be too much. Like, download it on demand. So that thing is coming. And there is a lot of work in regards of the supporting of original Ultima games. A lot of people are looking forward to these RPGs, and the work is going. And Might and Magic 1, 2, and 3. This is also which is things which are coming, which I think a lot of people are excited about.
Very cool. We have also of Super Smash Bros. Melee professional gamer streamer of Mac here joining us on the stream. I can hear you. I think it's a little. It's cutting in and out a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Sorry, I'm outside right now. Hope it's fairly smooth. I'm Mech. I play Super Smash Bros. Melee professionally, and I'm happy to be here to support the charity stream for what you guys are doing. How is everybody today?
We're doing great. Thank you so much for joining us and spending time with us a little bit here. We've got someone just donated a lot. It looks like we're up to 200.
Someone just donated $100, so like this is pretty big.
Good job, Mac. Really
Jaker wants his name in the game next season.
Yes,
I'll work on it. We'll work on that. We can get Jaker to get his name in the season. Mac, thanks for so much for joining us. You are maybe the greatest or the best Ganondorf, perhaps, maybe top one, top two.
In Super Smash Brothers, yes.
Super Smash Brothers Melee, I think the two communities in my mind are somewhat similar here. Backyard Baseball. Have you ever played Backyard Baseball or seen it?
Yes. When I was a kid, I used to watch older cousins play it. It was like a long time ago. They loved it.
Yeah, It's an old kids game, just like Super Smash Brothers, essentially.
I will say that.
But very deep, so deep that people still enjoy playing it today. So, thanks so much. Let's see, I had some questions for you here. So, you stream Super Smash Brothers Melee, and you also play professionally. What is the difference between playing up on stage for a chance to win money or prizes, whatever, and then just kind of playing with in front of a screen and having people watch you on Twitch? Is there like a big difference you feel?
There's definitely a huge difference and a difference in my approach. When I stream and I play from the comfort of my own home, there's nobody that is really interacting. There's no crowd. It's just me, and then I can look at the chat at my leisure to get the input from the chat and who's watching. But it's much more comfortable and controlled. And when I go to travel to, for example, right now I'm in Waco, Texas, at a convention center, and I just played in the top 8 for a tournament. Just got off of stage. I'm wearing this robe that they had me wear. There's a boxing ring with the
That's amazing.
ring,
Thank you so
big,
much.
big crowd. I just lost a big crazy set, but it was a crazy,
man.
crazy. It was with against a top 10 player. And that was fun. Always getting better. But yeah, when it's a stage and when it's a crowd or when it's in person, it is completely different because there's people walking around. There's whatever noise. There's an extra pressure because you are not in the comfort of your own home. You're traveling from to somewhere foreign, and you have to really adapt and roll with the punches. And my approach is I try and just any nervousness, any other thoughts any distractions that come in, dismiss them and just try and focus on the game. Just try and focus on the game. It's as simple, but you have to consciously choose to do that.
Yeah, that's a really good point about like the background noise, people walking by. I used to follow StarCraft quite a bit, and there was one professional who would like play, in his dorm room or whatever, but he would do like really weird things to like train for kind of being used to weird environments. So he would like put a fan blow on his face while he played, or he would like purposely have like ice cubes in his socks or something. And it's like just like weird things that kind of like that would trip him up or like make him out of his comfort zone, so that when he did play live, like you mentioned, that's so exciting. And it looks like Eugene's gonna step out now. So Seb, thanks so much for joining us and giving us all this awesome insight and some sneak peeks into Scum VM. We're super excited about it, and it's an incredible project that's I don't know, almost 20 something years old. So we're really excited about it. So thank you so much, Eugene. Anything else you'd like to finish with?
Bye.
All right, so long. All right, back to Mac. So you literally this is like a post game interview then. It's happening.
Kind of. I mean, yeah. I just got off the stage. I just made the tweet and just browsing stuff, and I saw your tweet on Twitter DM, and I was like, oh yeah, let me join.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Mac, if I can ask, how did you get started with playing Melee competitively?
So I got started competitively in college, in the dorm rooms. Somebody had a GameCube, and Melee was the best game, naturally, multiplayer, and we just played. So I got playing Melee a little extra than usual by there, and then I started looking up videos, and I looked up the Smash documentary, which documented and went over like the history of competitive Smash Melee. And then I started watching combo videos of other people playing, and I watched those. I was like, these guys are moving so fast and doing crazy stuff. Is that real? What's going on here? I had a friend in college. Oh no! They speed it up so that they speed it up. I was like, oh, they speed it up, and then I realized it's not sped up at all, and I want at all, and I just got into it through that. Like, these people are doing crazy stuff, and I saw the Smash documentary and went to my first tournament.
Yeah.
I will say you got a little muffled there near the very
mic
end,
was
but
a
we
little
did catch
muffled.
like the 80% of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's still a very good
I
story.
don't think people speed it up.
I can go inside.
That's pretty funny.
Yo, what up, y'all? What up? Yo, 1 sec. I just gotta talk on this Zoom call, and I'll be up in a sec. Yo, okay, I'm inside.
That's incredible. Yeah, so Mech here with us.
It'd be easier to hear.
We have a humongous donation. We just got another donation. That story was so riveting, Mac, that we got another $200 donation for that. So you've just been
dude, I'm telling you.
good luck. Good luck. I think he's good.
Big draw is
well.
what we're seeing right here.
So I've got another question. Do you think that you are you the only professional video gamer known for push-ups? Known for doing push-ups?
I don't know of anybody that incorporates so much.
It does sound a little muffled again. Maybe covering the mic, maybe.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
So, uh, yeah, like, I can't, I can't imagine. I've not seen anybody incorporate push-ups as much as and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that I am the monitor that incorporates push-ups.
You are the Smash Melee player with the best upper body strength.
Like,
Yeah,
is that possible? Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe there's some pretty jacked smashers, but I did challenge Alex19, yeah, who's jacked, to a push-up contest, and I got 45 push-ups. He got 43. So I do have some. I've taken some names.
That's amazing. That's incredible. I think, yeah, little side bets, side pool tournament, even push-up
Yeah,
tournament.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just fun, man. It's just fun.
that's
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah,
Who's the
could,
biggest who's the
Right.
biggest name that you've defeated in a tournament?
Um, my best win is probably uh a player named Slug, who is an Ice Climbers player, and they were ranked top 10 last year in the world, and I beat them at Trail Invitational in Connecticut at a tournament, and I beat them with my Captain Falcon back when I played Captain Falcon. So
Mm.
to date, that is my best win by far, for sure.
You mentioned the switch from Captain Falcon, or off of Captain Falcon. What was the relationship like when you decided to switch off of Captain Falcon to Ganondorf? Was that controversial? Was the breakup like mutual, or do you think there's a little love lost there?
Well, I mean, you see how I was set on it because I wanted to try a year with Ganon. So I don't mind putting Falcon on the shelf for a little bit. And at the end of the year, I may go back to him or dual main. But you see how people react from your um, fans or followers or just the community. And a lot of people were like, what the heck is he doing? Falcon is a better character. And Ganondorf is really slow and he's not as good. So there's a lot of non-believers. And what I really want to do, that's the whole reason that I wanted to play Ganondorf, is to show that you can do it with any character that you desire. This game is so deep that you can choose any character and you can trust the mechanics of the game and the trust the stage that is set so that you can always outplay the opponent. And there's so much innovation to be seen. And Melee is a very rich, deep game with a variety of characters in the top 10. But I want to further that sentiment even further and inspire maybe new players that are coming into Smash and to play unique characters and find unique strategies so that it can enrich the culture of our beloved game.
That is one of the coolest things about Melee, in my opinion. The multiple characters, I think, is just it's way better to watch. For one, and then I think it's just more exciting to be able to pick more than just Fox or Falco. And then the other thing you kind of touched on is sort of like the finding of those, not tricks, but like the mechanics or the what would you guys call the
Tech.
tech? Yeah, so like the tech that kind of gets discovered still, even like on a player versus player matchup, like the techs you can do versus a Peach versus the tech you can do against a Yoshi or whatever, and sort of like finding those and like needing those out. That to me is kind of like that gets into that speedrunner brain that like is really clicks for I think a lot of people. That's like a very exciting part.
Yep. Once you get a hold of them, it's really matchup dependent, and you got to know what you got to do. And it's totally like speed running because you run it over and over and over until you are fused. Your soul knows what you got to do. You got to
Mm-hmm.
breathe it, so that on the big stage, and when the pressure's on, you just execute. And I like that you brought that up. It's totally like a speed running.
That hit me right in the gut. I play Mario 64 speedruns, so like I totally get that.
Yeah, yeah, totally. And like
Mhm.
it's very akin because also when you mess up in speedrunning, it's totally part of the art and it's a skill set to get back on the horse. If you mess up get right back up, like you're still on the clock, and just like it's a mentality thing. You just get back on track and go forward. It's the same thing with Melee. If you get SD or something like that, it really shows that when you can just stay composed.
Do you have any other talents outside of Melee or video games in general?
Yes, I play music. I play piano, guitar, and saxophone, and I love playing music. And we just released a music video today, actually, on Twitter, SSB Mac. And it's called Bad Game, and it's a parody of Bad Day. Like you had a bad day, but
That's
it's Bad
funny.
Day.
Everyone
We
go
had a
check
whole-
that out now. Where can they find that?
You can come find it on my Twitter, and I posted it. It's my second to last, most recent post that I just made, and it's called Bad Day on YouTube. It's doing pretty well. The like to view ratio is very good, but it's not getting many views.
We'll
So
try-
if you want to check it out, go check it out.
Everyone, we're gonna assemble
I'm gonna
everyone and
play.
start liking
I'm
that.
going to
searching
watch it right
SSB
now.
Mac. He's gonna watch right
Yeah,
now.
I think you
And
guys
then
will
if you
enjoy
like it,
it.
Alex, feel free to put the thumbs up on that one.
Yeah, for certain.
Now I don't have too much time, so I think I have time for like one more question or something like that.
All right. Well,
I'm
last question then. What's your next match that you're doing, and then how do we find you on the web, and like how do we support what you're doing?
My next tournament is going to be Gatorland in Florida, and I'm going to Florida to meet my Ganondorf teacher IRL. IRL. Like
Right.
I'm going to finally meet him, and you can find information about that on my Twitter, SSB Mech MEKK. SSB for Super Smash Brothers. Mech MEKK is my tag. And that's the next one, and always getting better, always improving from each loss, and it's a wonderful journey.
Very inspirational, Mac. Thank you so much for joining us. Since you joined, I think we raised like $300.
I knew it.
So you really helped us out. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it, and best of luck, and have fun at the convention.
No problem. Thank you so much. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
See you.
Oh wow, that was awesome.
Oh my God, it's the hard part. We're done. Yes.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
he
God.
called
The
in right
nerves
after.
I was feeling that entire time,
that's
dude.
so
I was
crazy.
shaking.
That's
Oh,
so funny.
dude,
He's a great guy.
that's so
I'm
great.
shocked.
They were
that
both
he
great guys.
called in
That's
for
incredible.
after a round of 8 matchup like that. That's amazing. He's. I mean, if you watch him, and follow him, he is always about like improvement, getting better. Coming back after losses. So very inspirational stuff. He lost. Yeah, he lost a close game like an hour ago. Incredible. So
That's awesome that he was able to make the time to do this stream.
wow, that's
That's some
amazing.
good
Yeah, that was
stuff.
really awesome for both guests. They are really
Yeah, you
really
can give us
like
this
to
time.
hear what they had to say. It was really
Mhm.
insightful from both
I
of them.
was geeking out when we were talking to Seb. I was like shaking the entire time because
Oh,
like
that's great.
Seb's like the guy who runs a whole shindig, right? And to hear all the stuff they had to say, that thing where he said like the tweet of Ron Gilder like saying like this is how people should be playing these games, with the whole point and click and stuff like that. That was huge. For those of you guys who don't know, Ron Gilder is the co-founder of Humongous Entertainment. He also made the Monkey Island series of video games as well. So like huge name in the not just the point and click adventure lineage, but also in just like game development in general, video game, history, honestly. So like that oh my gosh, that I don't know if I'm gonna get over that. That is so cool.
Very cool. That's incredible. Incredible donations here from everyone. We really
Yeah,
crushed our goal pretty
freaking-
early.
Was that Rove Nami that just donated $200?
Yeah,
Yep.
Rove
That is incredible. Look at Kenny. Look at him happy in his new wheelchair. That is adorable. That is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the next goal we're getting is we're almost up to 500.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, DL W says Jalen Brunson is next. I'm not going to say it's not happening, but I'm also not going to say it is happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not happening. If that happens, that's all you guys. All right, I don't want to.
Yeah, who want?
I don't wanna embarrass myself.
Playing a basketball game, but he could come out in halftime or something. So I actually
Are they playing right now? I know
They played yesterday. I know they played yesterday. The Knicks did, but you know, I don't want to bug a professional athlete in the middle of the season. Especially with the NBA having 80 games compared to the NFL 16.
Well, he's the one that posted on that he wanted to play during. So obviously he's wanting to play during the season.
This is true, but also as a Royals fan, I'm going to bring this story up. All right, when halfway through the 2014 season, when the Royals were kind of sludging it for the first couple of months, a coach noticed that they were all, on their downtime, they were all on their phones playing Clash of Clans. And a coach got on them, is like, "What are you doing? Get off your phones. Let's play baseball." And then they started winning. So I'm just saying, I don't want to be like the cause or anything. I don't want to be the cause or anything like that. I would like to see the Knicks, make the playoffs. Obviously we're not going to be the cause of, I'm not saying we're going to be the correlation with that, but I just want to be safe. I just want to be better safe than sorry. I'm saying that as a Pacers fan. All right, I don't want to be. I don't want to be that guy.
Don't they say that any publicity is good publicity? So
yeah, that's true.
Just to think of all the publicity we would get from that, all the new players.
Absolutely, it would be cool. That would be cool. Well, we got the interviews out of the way. What's next on the list? Have we got the gauntlet match? Or
yeah, me and JY are gonna set up the gauntlet match. I am right now looking at what team I'm supposed to be. I believe I am team.
Yes. All right. For those of you who haven't been paying attention to the gauntlet is basically our elimination tournament, relegation tournament actually, composed of some of the Junior League's best players, so the Humongous League's not so best players, and some Humongous League veterans who haven't gotten a chance to play in a while. Basically, whoever does good in the tournament will go on to play in the Humongous League. Everyone else will either choose to opt out of the league entirely or join us in the Junior League. So far, Jibbo and JY Knight, am I correct?
Ooh, Fizzery,
Yes,
got a good question.
Yes. Does whoever lose have to donate money?
Donate money.
That's a good question.
If I lose,
Oh,
I'll
would you be
I'll
down to
donate
that?
money.
Okay, sick.
If I lose, I'll donate. And if
Yes.
JY wins,
Oh, J Ride already donated. He's donated in advance, so
yeah, so I'll donate
Or-
if I lose, and if JY wins, then I'll have to donate.
all right.
And then if
There you go.
I win, then I'll donate.
Mhm.
So
There you go.
so the
Um,
so yeah, just know that. And then if it happens to be a tie, then in that situation, Nate, I'm going to donate as well. So
Okay,
okay,
sounds good.
Perfect.
perfect.
So yeah, Jibbo and JY Knight are playing in the winners bracket finals. So the winner of this game will go on to the all-time championship game, which will be the winner of the losers bracket finals, which is still Wyrack. I'm sorry, Eurocaz, Maddock, myself, and who else is it? Who else is in the losers bracket? I need to look this up. Let me just go ahead and close out all of these tabs that I had up during our little interview section.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna mute myself because I'll probably be typing. But I'll be right back.
There we go. Yeah.
Gauntlet resources.
Yes, thank you. That's what I'm trying to. I don't have that saved on my favorites, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
and both of these players that are in the winners finals are guaranteed spots in the Humongous League if they decide to play.
Yeah, that really helps take the pressure off. To be honest.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, there's also in the losers round. It's Epstein, Jaker, and Ricky Ricardo. Though I think there have been some games played since then. No, there are not. There have not been games played since then. Not yet, at least.
We're at Steel Stadium. I don't know. Oh, with Big City. Looks like.
Yeah, you guys are at Big City, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, it's... I don't know how I feel about this field.
Darn tootin'.
I like Big City. It's like it's a good compromise in between Humongous Coliseum and it's not as easy to hit home runs there, but it's still like evened up.
Yeah, I think I will like it better. Because I'm just trying to think if this is...
Oh,
a field
Epstein
I'm
and
good
Jaker
at.
are playing right now. That's good.
Oh, excellent. Good, we'll see the live results there. Thanks everyone for tuning in, of course.
Absolutely.
$467 donated. If we reach 500, we will, when we reach 500, I should say, we will reveal the Super Kenny wheelchair designed by Pepperus. And I'm going to set my roster and mute because I'm going to be distracting otherwise.
Yes.
You guys can see my share screen?
Yes.
Alex?
Yes, we can. Well, you heard it here first, folks. We are watching the winners bracket finals here in the Gauntlet, here live on the Backyard Sports Center. Let's not forget, this is our charity. For those of you just tuning in, this is our charity spectacular. We are donating money towards the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And our goal right now is $500. We are at 467 at the moment. Only 33? Yeah, 33 more bucks, and we can get Kenny a better wheelchair than he already has. As you can see, we already got him a new wheelchair. He's given the big old thumbs up. Thanks to Pepperus for that awesome artwork, of course. Now let me just go ahead and tag Spectator in the Discord chat. Oh yeah, we also have a Discord server, the Backyard Sports Online Discord, where you have, if you want to play Backyard Sports Online, if you want to learn how to play Backyard Sports, or if you're just a fan of the series, you can meet a whole group of people like that there for you. So that's our Discord. We also have a Patreon, and we also have a website, backyardsports.online. That is the actual URL, backyardsports.online. And you can find more news from us there. As you can see, Nate's got the links. But it looks like we're about to get started. And leading off, it seems that Jibbo has the Barry Bonds team and JY has the Ken Griffey Jr. team. So both of these teams are evenly matched. Every single player is a direct clone of themselves, on opposite teams. So leading off for, I see Jibbo's choosing the Monsters, is of course Barry Bonds. And we got an 0-2 count. Betty Houston, got painted that inside upper corner. Strike 3 called. Betty Houston is a Angela Del Vecchio clone. It's got a good hook there. And there is one away. Here is Gwen Sears batting second. That one is fouled behind everyone. 0-1. Good
One thing
hook
that's really
there.
interesting about this matchup is it's an old RBBL rivalry. That's the other league that we have for
I did
backyard
not know
baseball. Jibbo's been around since season 3, and I think JY's been around since season 4 or season 5.
Wow. Looks like another strikeout for Betty Houston. Let's see what Susan Gore has to say about that. Again, fouled behind. Yeah, we have patches here for Scum that allows these guys to play the game a little bit that is more suited for online play. Like, it's a lot easier to hit balls in the corners now. Yeah, we also do more than just baseball and football. Wait, do we? That's ball 2. I mean, I would love to expand the backyard sports lore, I guess. Strike 3 called. Good slow ball. That straight up just should not. Yeah. It's that Angela Del Vecchio. That straight up just should not have been.
Oh
a
yeah,
strike.
that is right. We have the backyard cart mod
That's
that
right, the cart
Robanami
mod.
has been working on.
How stupid of me to forget. We have a vacuum. It's a Sonic racing kart mod. I don't know actually the name of the game. Rove can tell you a lot more about that. But oh, there's a fly ball by Sarah Maxwell going into right. Earl Abbott is gonna let that one go by him. Almost ground rule double, but it will go. He will field that one. Barry throws a second. Ooh, the ball gets by everyone. It looks like that one might be. Ooh. Oh, Lena's there to tag it. Ooh, Sarah Maxwell's in a little bit of a pickle. And she will. Oh, she falls over. Oh, she's going to go ahead and surrender for out number 1. What a set of events. What a great way to start this bottom half of the first inning. Absolutely incredible. Now Grace Tipton.
I thought that ball was gonna go a lot farther based on how like it looked from like
Yeah, the animation
batting
looked like it was
screen.
going to go over this. All right, you got this. You got this, buddy. Grace Tipton on with 1 out. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. Colleen Klinkner is pitching for the Monsters. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Was able to fool Griffey with that high right hook. Sonic Roboblast 2 card. I have never heard of that game. Is that? I might give it a try. I might give that first game a try. Then I'll see if Backyard Cart. Then we'll see if the Backyard Cart mod is. We'll see if that works also. It looks like Colleen already doesn't like Ken Griffey. He's going for that high and inside. It's fun. It's got the Peppy seal of approval. That's good. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
We all know Ken Griffey Jr. does best when Mattitude is using him, but I
This
guess
is not
we'll have to
Mattitude.
see.
Throws it to second.
That is true. So I guess you never know.
Rays Tipton with a nice stolen base.
Have a runner on
On a
second.
2-2 count there. Griffey. Colleen Klinkner. Here's the pitch.
And there's ball.
Looking at ball 4. So Griffey is going to take first with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. After Griffey, I believe, Alex Gonzalez now. There are many Alex Gonzalez's that have played in Major League Baseball. This is the one that played for the Marlins in the 90s. A ground ball. Lena Ang, the catcher. Throw to first. Got him. 2
Oh
away.
wow, that was really close.
A very close play. Probably the best case scenario there to get the guy at first. But there are now 2 runners in scoring position for Jim Kiley, who can also hit the ball very well. See what happens. Low slow ball. Fly ball left field. When she's not going to make the catch. That's going to be a run scored for the Indians. It is 2-0. Ooh, a little bit of an animation. I see Earl Abbott just decided to fall on the ground there right at the end. He wasn't even doing anything.
He was trying to be like Mac and do those push-ups.
Absolutely. Get that upper body workout in. Alicia Blakely now, ground ball. Throw to first, got him. And it's 3 out, but not without the first run of the game. J.Y. Knight leads the game 1-0 as we go into the second. But up now for the Monsters is Mo Vaughn. I freaking loved Mo Vaughn as a kid. I think Mo Vaughn, this is what I like to tell everyone, Mo Vaughn walked so that David Ortiz could run.
Yeah, I think
I
I,
did
have
not
myself
realize-
muted, JY.
I did not realize how good Mo Vaughn was as a player until I looked at his like baseball reference, and he had some ridiculous seasons. I think there was one where he had like 150 RBIs one year, and what even was crazier.
Let's not mention that clip of him like going halfway up the Mets Shea Stadium scoreboard.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, it's when he was on the Mets. Unfortunately, he grounds out here for out number 1. Now we got Bob Bullgreen,
That
the
seemed
other Angela Del Vecchio clone. Betty Houston, of course, is the other Angela Del Vecchio. I guess they just didn't want to use Angela Del Vecchio in this game, in the Gauntlet, which, okay, why?
She's got a little bit different stats.
Okay,
CRK knows. I CRK knows.
No,
I
CRK,
see what you
you're
did there.
incorrect. You're incorrect, CRK. Fly ball
In
into
your
right
face,
field. That is
JY.
well hit.
That's
Going
right.
back at
That's
the
what I'm
track at the
talking about.
wall. It is
That's
gone.
right through the
Bobby
the fence.
Bullgreen.
Just like I planned
It's
it.
a tie ball game. Sorry, I'm
Inside
yelling over your little
fence.
monologuing.
No, go on, yell over me. I don't care. It's more fun.
Screw
Yeah,
you,
I remember.
redacted. Why are you hitting home runs still?
Exactly.
Ooh, Bobby. Yeah, Nate has a troubled history with Bobby.
Earl Abbott.
Oh shoot, what am I doing? I gotta wear my hat.
Uh-oh. Now it's serious.
Take your
I don't know how to.
All right, Earl Abbott now.
Hey, JY, I'm trying to put a hat on, please.
That's like the equivalent of like trying to like type a message in like chat and like they're like, oh shoot, I can pitch now.
All right, all right.
Y'all almost done there?
I can't wear a hat and headphones, unfortunately. I don't think.
You need to put the hat on first and then the headphones.
The stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing.
That was a heck of a bunt.
Field line.
You sound like someone that's a professional in this area, Alex.
She's set. And the throw. That's
Are we talking about wearing hats over headphones?
Yes.
Yes, clearly. Betty Houston with her 4th strikeout of the game, getting Earl Abbott there. The Luann Louis clone, if I'm not mistaken.
These pitches are good. I don't know. Good. They're good.
into the windup and delivers. Swing.
Pop up.
That's a drop every time. No, he's bumping.
This is correct.
Here comes
This
the
is-
bumps. It's a drop. That's what I'm talking about. Question Monkey donates 25.
Let's
Dollars,
go.
we are-
Question Monkey.
That
Yeah.
makes us
$4.92.
$8 away from the $500 goal. So thank you very much, Question Monkey.
All right, should I just let that one go?
Nice. Nice.
Hmm.
Line drive foul,
Too
0-2.
Too early. Bad job by me.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Swing.
That's another well hit ball into left field. Griffey's
catch, he's
running
too
all
short.
the way,
Oh,
makes
dang
the
it.
catch. What a catch by Ken Griffey Jr.
One left on.
Way to track that ball down and catch it on the run. It is a tie ball game as we go into the bottom of the 2nd.
Thank you, Question Monkey, for the donation. $4.92, so $8, and we get to see the next Ken Griffey Jr.
On the mound now for the Monsters is George Coleman. Betty Houston fouls it behind everyone. Strike one.
So here's the strategy. JY is not listening. Is you just do high and low slow balls, and then eventually they'll swing it. And then you get 2 strikes, and then you go to the deadly corner, and you just go 1 for 3 at the deadly corner. Oh shoot!
That's a fly. That's a pop up. Colleen Klinkner is going to let that one
She
drop
covered
behind
third
her.
instead of she covered third instead of, and now like Coleman's really chasing the ball. I'm not that good at fielding as it turns out. Oh no!
Yeah?
Lena, come
Mhm.
on.
Yep. Yeah, we can see.
I'll pay attention soon.
It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to worry about it.
He should just run his player back to first. That's would be the fair play. All right. Same strat.
The motion. Pitch on the way. Swung on.
If he's listening,
Second.
I'm sure he's frustrated.
JY Knight, if you're listening, stop. That's stream sniping.
That's
Fly
not-
ball.
Oh, that's
When-
such bad vision.
I almost said Gwen Stefani. Gwen Sears is under it, makes the catch for out number 1.
Rifles it. Passes it over to
Easy.
Is that
Oh,
the
this
next
my
guest on the
shit.
stream?
No.
What's that?
No. I'm not even going to joke about that one. No.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Throws it. A swing.
That's ground ball foul. Judy Apwanza.
Have a
No.
runner on second. One out. Into the motion and delivers. The swing.
Another backwards ground ball.
Count is 0-2.
Stream sniping's a good job, mate.
Throws
Challenging work. Out of doors. Ground ball. That ball absolutely just ran into George Coleman, and George Coleman just went flying 5 feet across the field.
I would.
For out. Oh my goodness, that ball's got more force on it than a truck.
I'd complain about my RNG, but I did get a solo home run from Bobby Ballgreen, so.
Hey, it was an outside pitch to an Angelo Del Vecchio clone. That is almost a guaranteed home run if you're swinging with power.
There is a. That was stupid of me. Oh, that's out of play again.
Oh,
I should throw it
no.
to second, but you know these things. You just.
I thought I was going to get caught up in the dugout. That's going to be another
she
run for the
takes
Indians.
extra
2-1.
double bases. That's amazing. All right.
That's surprising.
Well, you should just gonna go home now.
Is it just
Okay.
random that, or is it depending
No,
on
it's
like
the-
who's running or whatever?
What the direction they're running when the ball was thrown, not when the ball was out of play. So they must have both been heading forward. Oh my gosh.
Speed.
Not quite catching a break here. Yeah, it is a speedy field. I should have probably done something different at catcher. But we're gonna probably walk Griffey here. I'm not gonna throw a single strike. Not a single strike's gonna be thrown, JY. Just a walk. Dang it.
Runners at the corners, 2 out. The stretch fires. Low and away, 2 and done. Target goes up.
He's gonna swing it to me to fly out.
That was
Dang
ball
it.
3, and the count is 3 and done.
I think Jay White can hear you.
I know. I'm trying to fake him out.
Whoop.
Perfect. Exactly what we wanted.
Watch it. From the stretch, 3-1 pitch. That was a ball.
That is ball four.
Could be a
Still
strike.
balls. Yeah,
Alright.
that is Griffey's second walk today.
That's worked before, so we'll see how it works here. I really just need to figure out how to get my infield to not fall over so
Hey,
much.
wow! You're good!
UM says who? Who's it? What do you mean we're sponsored by Disney? Did you walk up to a Disney employee and say, "Hey, I need $5 or something"?
On, 2 out.
Sponsored by Disney. This is news to me.
Yeah, this is breaking news.
That's a foul. Here's the motion. And
Oh, that's right, Anaheim Pirates. Duh.
Alright, George.
You know-
that
you know,
was
like the Mighty
worst
Ducks.
pitch of all time.
Obviously.
I got nothing. Just slow balls. That's all I got.
and
Oh, Nate got $5 into our little thing. That's $7 now to our $500 goal. Excuse me, that's $3 now to our $500 goal. So thank you, Nate, for that donation. Strike 3, Alex Gonzalez goes down
It's
on
okay.
strikes.
You got a lot of hits. I mean, you didn't get a lot of runs, but you got a lot of hits, JY. It's not bad.
3
Mhm.
on. The Monsters bringing up the rear. George Coleman steps up. Into the
Oh, see how good George Coleman is with a bat.
It's just such a good pitch.
count is 0 and
That is a very good pitch.
Can't do that yet.
Coach calls timeout.
Of course, calls a timeout.
To be honest, I would be surprised if you told me that we had any sponsors, let alone Disney.
Oh, we do. We have Yoga Dog stuff.
Oh yeah, I can't forget about
Oh
Yoga
yeah,
Dogs.
cannot possibly forget Yoga Dogs.
How could I do that?
How could I possibly,
Wow.
you know, if it
Coleman.
weren't for Yoga Dogs, my dogs would not know yoga.
Yeah, Yoga Dog's not fun. Go ahead, see if you can get a high score. Palmaste.
Is there a leaderboard on YogaDogs?
The leaderboard is just how high that you think you should be able to get.
Goes up. Here's the pitch.
That seems juicy.
That's a line drive down the line. Is that going to go
That-
over the fence? Yes, it will.
yes.
3-2 Monsters.
That's
Barry
it.
Bonds. That one would have gone into the lake. And
Getting some good RNG here on my hitting. It seems like if I actually do hit and make contact, they're doing pretty good. Otherwise, I'm whiffing so horribly.
there is a yoga position. The only yoga position name I know is Downward Dog, so it kind of works out, I guess. Up. Rob Nami with the $3. That is the $500 we need to get Kenny his next wheelchair.
Alright, I'm going to be updating that. We are in an upgraded
Let's
Kenny.
go. 500.
There it is. There it is. He's
I'll
happy
make
to
it
be
bigger
here.
in a
His
second.
wheelchairs is giving a
Okay,
nice
thank you,
old
JY.
thumbs up. Look at that.
We'll put them on top. There you go. Look at him just dancing around. Alright, we'll place him right there. Our next goal, everyone, is to get to the super duper super duper Kenny wheelchair at $600. This would be 150% of last year's total. Let's see if we can get that. I think we can. I have a feeling we're gonna meet it, and I'm gonna be very
I
proud
think
of
it's
everyone. in this
Definitely
community.
possible. Anyways, back to the game here.
She delivers.
Gwen Sear is up now. Struck out her first time up. Judy Abunza now pitching for the Indians.
From the windup, pitch on the way.
Very fast pitcher JY Knight has
I
decided to
will
be.
say we've been really mixing up our pitchers quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And the offering, the swing.
I haven't
Speaking
even thought about
of, Kenny, Judy is a clone of Kenny, so it's fitting with the theme of the stream.
Absolutely.
Chop
A ground ball.
left.
Ooh,
Oh,
it goes
yeah.
by everyone but Alex
I should've been
Gonzalez.
sprinting, man. That was a great play at shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, web gem for sure.
Absolutely.
Great defense by JY. Good job. Kind of lucky, but you also did a pretty good job.
There is Susan Gore, who looks at another. Of course, Judy Abunza being a Kenny clone, got that immaculate slow ball, ground ball.
Mm, look at that.
That's going to stay fair. And Susan Gore is going to be on base with a single.
Move on up.
Nobody is more Tony than Tony.
Oh, we
Oh,
got another one.
We got Visery with $50. Thank you very much, Visery, for the donation. We very much appreciate it.
Walk on. She's got it.
Also,
I was trying to run backwards with her.
double
Oh,
play.
double play.
Anyone else see? I was trying to run back to first base so they couldn't tag her.
Runners are out in front.
Uh,
Up by one.
Shout out to
Alright, good deal,
Bizzuri.
good deal.
If it wasn't for Bizzuri, we would not
Jim
be able to know this game or play
would,
at
we'd
this
be
game
able to
as we
watch it.
currently have it
Visery
now.
has taught us a lot about this video game. I believe Visery was the first one who told me that
That was ball
where you click on the screen does not matter. That is a revolutionary. That is a revolutionary. That is a where were you moment when you found out, you know?
Where were you when you found out that you didn't have to
Yeah,
put the ball?
and it also kind of works out better too, because if you were able to click on the ball and make it go farther, that would just be a home run. I mean, we've learned so much from Backyard Baseball 2005, but what the number one thing you learn is that if you click on the ball, and you know if it was based on like how close you are to clicking on the ball, it would just be a home run every single time.
foul. And the
Yep.
count 2-2.
What's
He has
even
a-
crazier is that the AI can theoretically click on the ball.
Takes the stretch. The
Mhm.
2-2 pitch.
Yeah, they have that ability to where they guess where the ball is going to be, and then they get additional points towards their, what is it called, hit quality. That's what we call it.
3-2 pitch. Swing.
So it's bad to pitch same spot over and over again, I think, is what amounts to.
That was almost a good conveyor belt ground out over there.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make an update here. I'll call timeout. We've got
Little Toon Cat has joined the chat. You can see his little cake he's got next to his username.
we're up to 550. We're halfway to our $600 Kenny goal.
Question Monkey says if we get to 600, we'll add a mod allowing Kenny to slide.
Hey, Kenny's been able to
fire.
dunk a few times, so
Right one.
Oh,
this is
that's
not
a joke.
outside the realm of possibility.
Target goes up. And the pitch. Swing.
Alicia Blakely, a line drive, dead away center field. Good catch by Susan
Oh, what a
Gore.
catch.
That was all me, folks. That was, that was all me with that catch. Just kidding. I didn't even press a single button. I got lucky. I will say JY's pretty good at this game. Historically
Pretty good.
speaking.
Have you seen him in RBBL action
You know
recently?
what? His RBBL season is stuff of history. He's
JY, if
crushing
you're
it.
listening, we would love. I know you're not entirely huge on it, but we would love to have your match with Nate. You know, for a match of the week, because you guys have both been playing exceedingly well this year. So just let us know.
Nate barely beat me. Whatever.
That is true. I did. That was the closest game that of my season so far.
I think it will probably be the closest unless you lose to someone. Come on, Colleen, rip it in there. Oh! How am I not getting outs, man? What is going on?
So your defense is no joke. It is like
The Ducks,
Top
man,
tier.
we got issues, but definitely annoying to play against. I don't think you can
wait.
Wow, how was that fat?
bounce foul.
This game's weird.
What do you
This
mean?
game
I
is
always kill you. I don't even remember what our record is.
I don't think I've ever beaten Nate either. Maybe the first year, but I don't think I played you all that much. Maybe 0-2 against you. I know me and JY, I think
no,
I'm
the
ahead in
first
the
season,
matchups, but-
you were in the backyard and I was in the indoor, so we didn't play.
Mhm.
I was 1-1 against JY that season, and I don't remember much about anything else after that about playing JY. In season 8, did I play JY? Oh yeah, I think I was in the same division as you. But I
What are
don't
you
remember.
doing? You already got him out. You
I'm
don't
just
need
taunting
to...
him. Duh.
Season 9, we were in separate leagues, or separate sides, I think.
I will say when JY gets a team that he likes, he just gets 50s so often. It's crazy.
He's been getting consistent 20s this year. It's incredible.
Yeah,
Bobby Bullgreen's just hitting the ball really hard today.
that was a hard hit, but almost. Yeah, I love the JY 50 streams are always so enjoyable because it's like such a test of fortitude when you get to that point where you're just like, okay, grounder, 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 grounder. The other team's messing up so horribly, and then everyone's just trying to force him to go as far as he can, but he wants to stop. So it's always enjoyable. Oh, too slow. Too slow. Too
Earl
slow.
Abbott's got that speed racer genes.
Too slow, JY.
Earl's got that speed.
I'm going for a power grounder here. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay.
That's a line drive very much.
Oh,
Oh, but it gets by him. Lita is
Jeez,
not
man.
quite that fast though. Out two. Yeah, on the online when you log in or something like that, there is a button on there that says update. So like, is that something that Humongous, did? Did they
had-
ever update the game?
They did
you
have
know this?
over-the-air updates for online play
Okay.
for Junior Sports Network. A few. I don't remember. Last time we talked to them, they said they patched a couple things. I don't think they did it as frequently because I mean, the servers were only up for like 2 years, anyways.
Good point.
So how many things could they really smash a home run?
Oh wow.
Speaking of smash a home run, Colleen Kleiner. Oh, that one's going off the wall, but Earl's gonna run all the way home. He's gonna easily score 4-2 now. Now he's just playing. Now he's just absolutely. Oh my goodness.
I don't
Big
like,
brain IQ.
I
Big
don't
brain
like
IQ.
yeah, whatever.
Now you just make Colleen a little more tired.
I just want, yeah, basically. I wanted to
Okay, let's look at this.
try and force an error because I knew Coleman was up. It's going to be an out, so it's going to be hard to get her to second base
Resources.
with Coleman up to bat. That makes sense. Oh, or maybe I should have not wasted all the stamina.
Record book.
Okay, this would be tricky.
Are there hitting power-ups on online play? Not when you get a double play. I know that.
For competitive mode, there are not, but in normal mode, you can get the power-ups from double plays. The only way to get a power-up is to hit a power-up pitch.
Power pitch.
Like a fireball in the bottom of the sixth.
Yeah, or
Oh,
a
that
freaking zigzag when you're already down by 4 to Ken Griffey with 2 on or something.
That was the worst
That's what I
pitch
did.
in the history of hooks in the inside corner, and luckily it went foul for me.
So it looks like that I am 4-2 against JY.
And then if you
According
would
to
like
the
to
record
bring
book.
it up, you can show my. Oh, jeez Louise.
Oh, there's a fly
can
ball,
show
Sarah
how
Maxwell.
I am
Earl's
against
under it.
JY.
Makes the catch.
What's our record?
Record of me versus you.
You could do me versus you, and then also JY. And throw
Okay,
Alex
let's-
in there. I don't know how many games we all have versus Alex.
I only remember my games against Nate. I played 2 against Nate. One for each of my teams. I remember we simul-streamed the first game of season 10 all around, so that was really cool. But yeah, he wiped the floor with me because that was my Red Sox team, which you know, we all know what happened to my Red Sox team.
It's tough. It's really tough to draft a good team.
I knew
first-
nothing about drafting a good team. Like the first 3 drafts I've ever done, I was just like seeing what was cool and what was not, and I was getting just a bunch of advice from a whole lot of different people, and
yeah.
it was still all over the place. My
Yeah.
downside, I think, was just drafting Luan Louis at all.
Mhm. Yeah,
So I am 3-0 against Jebo.
yeah, that's so stupid. That should be 2-1. There's something
Now
to
I
say
gotta look
about
up JY against Jebo.
getting too much advice, because I think a lot of the players you pick should be players that you do well with.
Mhm.
It is.
I mean, I definitely do well with Marky Dubois, so we know this.
Yeah, so that would be a guy you. So like, finding people who you do well with, as opposed to just people, you know, the best pick available. Sometimes is better, and some people like certain players. I don't really know why.
Mhm.
I don't know why
I'm-
it is, but it's just
Yeah.
the way it is.
I remember I was begging for trades after the after I was done with my draft, but I didn't get any trades, and somehow in some way I'm still over 500, which is, you know what? I'll take it. I'll freaking take it with the team that I have. You know, I feel a lot better about it now than I did at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
But this is
wow.
not about me.
Jebo is 4-1 against JY. That's
That's right. About to be 5-1.
Let's see what JY has to say about that. It's
Oh my
still
gosh.
he's still got that double up against right off the head of Grace Tipton out there.
Mm-hmm. I am struggling with the stamina on my squad. Alright, so the plan here now is to get...
Yeah. Okay. When I saw Bobby B, I immediately thought Bobby Bonilla or something like that. Am I wrong for doing that?
Yeah, Jibble's struggling with stamina, no way. I'm switching up here so that now Movan's pitch release will really screw him up, I think. Okay, well, so far so good.
Perfect. It's a foul ball.
His release, I think, is funky, and I think that's what I'm going to try and mess him up on.
You want to try and mess anyone up in 03? Pitch with any of the new players.
You got me.
Their pitching
Delgado.
animation. Their pitching animations are so whack.
The pit,
Delgado's especially.
Movan just shot puts it.
You didn't know I could pitch, did you?
No, can't do it.
Isn't it like July 1st or something? Is Bobby Bonilla Day?
One of the days in July, I know that.
He gets paid.
He gets paid.
Sit.
Very well.
Good for him.
Must be nice.
It is 4-2. We are 2/3 of the way through the game. Here comes Barry Bonds. He had a 2-run jack earlier that put the Monsters ahead.
Another pitching change. I think we've have like 4 or 5 each at this point. Just trying to mix it up.
I think
Oh, no.
both of you are going to be running out of your mound visits pretty soon.
Is that a
Now Griffey's pitching. Oh my
That
god.
is that curveball was not like non-existent. That thing never.
That's
came
just a
back.
knuckleball at that point. Those things still fool me if it's If it's a weak hook.
Yeah, if you bring in a guy who just like has a hook you haven't seen, it's just really hard to hit that first pitch. That's got to be a ball. Oh god.
Oh.
That was wild. So
He's
like
too busy reading that hook.
unbelievable. Yeah, the hook was the first one didn't seem like it moved at all. That last one moved more than I expected. I'm gonna guess in the top of my head it says 48 hook. That one is a 0. It doesn't move at all.
I think I know what your problem is, Jibbo. Is there's swing spot on. You're so used to not having it, so then when it's on, it's kind of it's a detriment to your gameplay.
Kind of. Yeah, it's still useful. I don't really use it. I've learned how to ignore it, but more at least nowadays. But I still need it for things like elevator pitches. I don't know how I missed that so bad. I guess an early swing. Yeah, for things like elevator pitches, or when I have a guy with really high vision, it's like he just sees where the ball's going, so it's beneficial for that. Or like the knuckleballs, like Alex said, like those knuckleballs sometimes don't know which way they're gonna go. That one just really good pitch. Maybe it's like a 60 or 70.
Hookiness, I like that word question, Monkey. I like that. It's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, the hooky, like a good 2 different hooks. That is insane. That was an insane pitch. AY. That inside pitch. Because he's a lefty, so the ball comes out and it just barely comes around and then back in. So, crazy path. The S shape. Oh god. Jesus.
Just barely a ball.
Yeah, good eye by me.
Oh, fireball!
Talk about fireballs.
Son of a biscuit. How could you?
That fireball power-up is gonna haunt Jibbo for a while.
I don't think I'll ever be able to hit that thing on the first throw. It's just the batting stance changed and clicking up there. I can never.
Well, there was some good that came out of the last fireball.
There's something interesting here with Movan's pitch I want everyone to see. Just look at the ball. You see it flash white? That can't be legal, right? That's a double. Home run maybe.
That's easily a double, yeah.
But the Movan's ball loses its laces on the pitch and it reappears, so it looks like an error with the animation.
Too soon, Killer Bat. Too soon.
Doesn't have any laces.
Let the news break in time, please. You tell me a burger visited this planet?
It was a good take.
Alicia Blakely with one on, looking to see if she can tie this ball game, but Mo Vaughn is pitching around her, I believe.
Burger Planet would be a good name for a restaurant, though.
Absolutely. I think it was rival Pizza Planet. It would like at least be like a alternate chain. Good catch by Gwen. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Colleen throws it to the ground. And we got a runner on third with one out.
I think Colling's been listening to throw it on the ground a little bit too much.
Come on. Let's go, bro.
I don't need your handouts.
Betty Houston steps up to bat.
Okay. Not good. Could be worse, though.
The stretch, the pitch.
See ya.
Ball one.
Oh, come on.
What?
I'm getting hosed.
He comes center. Here's the pitch. A swing. That's
I feel like he's fouling off a lot of meatballs. He's fouling off a lot of meatballs.
ready now. The pitch.
That's high.
No good, yeah. I think I might have to switch out Mo. Maybe we'll put in Clinker again and give the juice. Well, she's full again, so I don't know why she flubbed.
All right, let's pick up the pace.
Oh, you
What do you say?
rascal.
Now pitching. Earl Abbott.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
good play there.
We got Earl.
He winds a 2-1 pitch. Low ball 3. Runner on
Wanted a
third.
strike
One
there.
out.
If Lena punches, she may need a timeout.
Here's the motion. He throws it. Whoop. Slide.
That just reminds me of how many times
The 3-2 pitch.
you accidentally punch Toad trying to get the stars.
Trying to get the star and trying to like talk to him in that one.
Yeah.
You gotta like come up to him and then immediately start like tiptoeing to keep him from punching. Oh, off the glove, and it looks like that's gonna be another run. It is a one-run ball game between. Oh,
Let's
so fast,
go
George
play!
That's just every throw.
and Betty Houston goes to second with
I
one
thought
out.
it didn't bounce opposite directions on on throws. I thought it always bounced straight. I guess I'm mistaken.
Into the motion and the pitch.
See, I feel bad when I hit Toad, Benny. That's the thing.
Bouncing ball. Hit a little nubber to the mound. The throw to first base. Oh.
Oh no, what is Betty
Oh,
doing?
oh.
Throw the ball, Mo. Little noodle arm. Come on.
Judy Abunza.
I guess you could say that he was being a slow-mo.
That's all right. Abundance is up. This is an easy out. No problem, guys. That's an out.
Have a runner on second.
He was kind of doing that same thing, trying to get me to throw it to third, so it might be an error because Abundance is an out
The wing
almost every time.
and popped
We'll
up.
see
Let's
who
see if
bumps
that's
into each
true.
other.
Let's see if that's true.
Yeah,
Yes, it
let's
is.
see.
Out of there.
Tight game.
Into the fifth.
All right,
Judy or
top
George
of the
hits a
sixth.
stinger.
Out in front.
Donate another 50.
All right, well, you guys heard that.
Watch out, it's the hit dog.
From the windup.
Let's see.
Top of the
Pitcher
sixth.
Griffey versus pitcher Vaughn. Line drive down the right field line. That might be a home run. Or a double. No, it wasn't down the line enough.
Secures a single.
There's a
Actually,
little
the
shadow.
fence stops. The fence stops before the edge of the screen. So
Okay, guys, we need 5 more runs at least in this game. So
Hmm. Okay, so you heard Question Monkey there, JY. We're just gonna throw each other some
the
meatballs.
meatballs. There's Bobby Bullgreen with a shot of his own into the right center gap. That's gonna go over the head of Chad Koppel. Well, Vaughn's gonna just take a stroll over to third. Bobby Bullgreen. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a little bit of rundown. And Alex
Oh,
Gonzalez
no.
makes the tag.
No.
Oh, this is trouble.
No.
Gonna easily run down Mo Vaughn, and
that
that's
was-
a double
That
play.
was dumb. These things happen. Gonzalez is just so fast out there. That would have been fine against anyone else. Home run.
Earl Abbott's
That's
gonna
going
pop
deep.
that one up.
Going deep. Home run. He can't get
Whoa!
it.
Oh, what a diving catch by Gonzo.
Gonzo's so good. Alright, well, I could have used some insurance, but I think we'll just have to walk Ken Griffey and hope we can find 3
We
outs.
still have to
here.
deal with Sarah Maxwell.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for me, folks.
need to give up at least 1 run, and then go to extra innings, and then just allow like 100 runs.
Mm-hmm. I think we might not do that, though.
Here's the windup and the delivery. That was ball 2. 2 and 1. The windup, the 2-1 pitch. The swing.
That's a pop fly behind everyone. 2 and 2 now. Maxwell
right
has
to
yet to
Sunny
get a
Day.
hit today.
He comes center. A 2-2 pitch.
That's a line ground ball.
Man, these guys aren't going for the ball.
It up. Tosses it over.
Need a better shortstop. Should have put Gonzo there. That was probably the
Grace
play.
Tipton steps up.
Here's Grace Tipton, who was 2 for 3.
He winds and the throw.
What the heck's going on? A pitch out?
Way outside. Runner on first. No out. Takes the stretch. The pitch. A swing.
I want this. So, JY, don't listen. I'm going to throw a fastball down the middle because I want the ball to be hit hard towards second base for the double play. I don't think he's gonna steal. Yeah, I should have thrown it to Earl first. I haven't switched up my outfield since.
You did just
I did a
ask
bunch
if
of
George
shifts.
Coleman was catcher, and he was catcher, so
All right, that's not good. That ruins everything. Well, we'll see.
Bouncing ball goes for the diver.
It gets by George. Oh, this one's going into the back of the dugout.
What is going on with my team and throwing the ball to not the correct players?
Woof. Runners are now in scoring position for Ken Griffey
Too many throwing
Jr.
errors. This is pretty much it.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a pickle right now.
Congratulations!
Griffey was walked twice, and the one time he wasn't walked, he got a double. So let's see what happens. Slow ball. Strike one.
Yo, you need a new prescription for those glasses. And there are runners at second and
Question
third,
Monkey's
no
sweating
out.
right now with Griffey up.
George Kenneth Griffey Jr. Is that his whole name? His first name is George? Let me look that shit up.
He's set. And the offering, eyeball 2.
That's a high.
Why they not swing at
Outside.
that?
Oh my god, his first name is George.
Eyeball
I
How are
did not
these
know that.
not strikes?
ready now. 3-1 pitch.
That's another ball.
I can't buy a strike, guys. That looked like a good pitch to me. But bases loaded is what you do in a situation, right? Get the force out everywhere. And he's the guy. He won't hit it. He's least likely to hit the outfield. But we're gonna switch out fielders because we know any hit to the outfield is a game over.
Believe it's like a 62 power, like 12-10 contact.
I think that 10 contact's gonna be your best bet for I think you just gotta try and strike him out again.
Right.
His thing is just get one into the outfield.
Harry Bonds on the mound.
Let's just get the triple play, boys.
Here's the motion.
Imagine if that freaking happens.
Ooh, if he bunted, I would have gotten the triple play. Why is he bunting?
You think so?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's gotta be a fake out bunt. There's no way he's doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes the strikeout pitch. Does he do it? Does he go for
The
it?
elevator.
Ooh,
Fouled
got a
again.
piece of it.
This is the time. This is like the only time you can throw power up pitches and like not really worry because what's the power up gonna do when he gets a hit? You know what I'm saying?
Strike 3, swing and a miss.
Can't use
That's
the power up when the game's over,
exactly.
so I can throw any of the power ups I want. This is like
Can't
the
kill me.
one
I'm
time.
already dead.
I'm gonna throw so many. I'm gonna throw so many freeze balls. Wink, wink. Here comes a freezer right now.
Oh my gosh,
I
a
don't
freeze
have it.
ball? I can't wait.
Here it comes. Oh, never mind.
That ball is
I'm in
so
his head.
frozen,
I
it
could-
looked
I
like it
could
was
tell.
moving.
I'm in his head right now. Bonds doesn't have great stamina.
That ball was so frozen. Parker Collin would be proud.
I'm sure.
Wide. 0-2.
You've given him the nickname the Iceman.
Crazy ball's so bad that what's the point?
He's ready now. Fire. Swung on.
That's a line
Oh,
drive
pop
down the left field
Oh.
line. That one's gonna go. Ooh, Susan Gore with the stop.
That's the game.
Good play. Colin Klinkner. The throw home. Earl gets him at home. What a play.
Tie game.
It is only a tie
Okay,
game
so I
now
guess
with
the-
2 outs.
Power up pitch was a bad idea. We'll see what he does with it though.
Uh-oh. No, right. He.
Watch it be an aluminum power bat.
Oh my god, if it's an aluminum power bat, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Dang it.
Earl Abbott. Target goes up.
But I don't think Alicia Blakely even needs one. That's a strike.
I mean, I just need one out now, so that's all I need. And then he's
All you have to do is strike him out.
yeah, having that power up is pretty good.
Swing and a miss, strike
If
2.
that was a
Why?
power up, that
Was
could
he-
be huge.
That could have been, yeah.
This will be interesting.
There's another elevator. Where's it going?
Oh no.
Tattoo that one.
Ah, ball is
Let's
caught
go,
by George
George.
Coleman.
George.
We're going to extras.
That's right. I do want to know if he was doing mercy on me by not using the power up, or if he was,
Lena Ang.
or if he missed. I will remind everyone we are at $550.
Target goes up. And delivery.
And that was an amazing pitch.
No out.
And we have a starting 9, the first 9. Thank you so much for donating. Can't see the names right now, but I will look eventually. That's high. Golf Kid batting first, second. Loba, third. Can't see the name. I'll grab it in a second. That's down the middle. With a good pitch.
Ken Griffey Jr. has 4
Rovanavi
strikeouts.
batting third. Uncle Pepperoni cleanup. 5 is Lil Waz, HC 6. Zimmer is daddy batting 7th. 8th, Mellow Math Teacher, and Munch Smith batting 9th. Thank you guys for getting that ball rolling today.
JY says, I want QM's money.
All right. Man, another pitcher.
Now it's
kill.
Alex Gonzalez. I'm seeing a whole bunch of animations I've never seen before because I've just never seen these guys being pitchers in a game ever.
It's pretty crazy. The hooks from new pitchers is a lot of work here.
Line drive calling
It's a
Klinkner.
miss. This guy's cheating. So both of them, too many men on the field. That's a
Automatic first down.
First down. Exactly. But I'm not gonna be able to get this. Oh, home run.
Line drive, George Coleman down the left field line.
That almost was the home run. Off
That
the
would
fence.
have been a home run if it bounced the other way.
Man in scoring position. The buff to the minimum power has been very helpful for George Coleman. So it's pretty noticeable when you get a good contact. Oh,
It's a ground ball, Barry Bonds. Oh, but is anyone covering first base? No.
No one's covering home.
Runner is at the corners. George Coleman is going to play some tricks. What kind of tricks is he going to play? I think JY Knight is. Ooh, now there's
no one
runners at
there.
the corners.
There's no one there. Go, George.
Oh, that would have been.
They don't let you do that for a reason.
Nah,
it's a good reason, but
Very good move. You know, as Ronnie Dobbs would say, that's cheating.
that is cheating.
Too bad we don't have soundboard for Zoom.
Just such a juicy
Yeah,
pitch. I
too
love
bad.
it.
I haven't used Zoom in over a year and a half. This is fun.
Works pretty good. What?
Oh,
Not
the
fooled
big
by
tree.
the ice ball, but still fooled by
Yeah,
the
that
ice
was
ball.
me. The AI
As
messed
we
that
go
up.
to the bottom
I
of
think
the
I must have
second.
swung early. Chat, tell me I swing a little early, right? Timing
wasn't
was
an
a
early
little-
swing,
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta wait one more frame, one more tick. I just
Even
got
when I
too-
see it coming
got too
sometime, I'll still
excited.
swing.
Definitely got too excited.
Yeah, you needed the 4th frame glitchy wall kick.
That's a fly ball very deep into left. Susan Gore is
I
under
think she
it.
gets
Is she
out
gonna make the
regardless.
catch? Yes, she
because
will.
of how
1
slow
out.
she is. Okay. Copel has not been hitting well.
Yeah, good thing all the good hitters were up in the bottom of the 6th. We gotta deal with Chad right now. I'll pop up. Barry's gonna catch it for out number 2. Judy Abwanza.
Come on, Judy, let's hit a walk-off home run.
That's a sharp line drive down the right field line.
That's
That'll
crazy
be a
he's
base
using it
hit.
now.
Even with Lena's 100 arm, she wouldn't be able to get her out at first from all the way back there. Can Judy Abwanza walk it off? Well, she can get on first.
Does he have?
Maybe
another-
Sarah Maxwell will. Who knows? That's strike 1. That's a slow ball.
I like that pitch. Oh, that was like way too low. All right, this one I'm gonna put kind of in the zone, but I think since it's a fastball, he's gonna miss it.
In the zone, you said.
I was trying to. Fake
Oh,
him
we
out.
got a little bit of a steal. He's gonna surrender for out number 3, and we go to the 8th. 10 hits
Susan
from
Gore.
Jibbo and 14 from JY Knight.
Sometimes you forget. I will say, JY, I'm applauding you for having good internet connection. I don't feel like there's any lag at all, like between base running and fielding. It doesn't feel Feels great.
I guess you could call that you had one of your JY
Susan
moments.
Gore with a shot into right. It's gone. The Monsters take the lead back again. 5-4. What a shot by Susan Gore. 5-4. Susan Gore. Let's see some more.
It's just a game.
It's just a game. Yeah, it's just a game when you're losing, JY.
Pretty play, if I may say so.
Dirty play, if I may say so.
Move on up.
Watch out, it's the hit dog.
$1. What? Are you changing your what you said? I thought it said 10.
It's a fly ball. Move on.
He can't catch this. It's too high. Too scary. That's what I thought.
That's gonna drop for a ground rule double.
Bobby Bullgreen.
So Jibbo is in full throttle right now.
I think fly balls that kind of like go so high it's hard to gauge where they're gonna land are the scariest thing in this game.
That's a shot by Bobby Bullgreen. Is that one gonna go past everyone? No. With the catch.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
dear.
Oh, no.
Oh, that ball is
It's like
just
a
too
TV timeout.
powerful.
TV
Too
timeout.
freaking powerful.
Knocking over his players many times.
Yes, thank you, Nate, for pinning that comment. I think Question Monkey did say 10 runs per game. There you have the receipt right there in your Twitch chat.
Ready now, and the pitch.
That Alex Gonzalez has the slowest slow ball I've ever seen. Is this does he have like a really bad slow ball? Look how slow that thing's going. It's like walking to the plate. He's tired, can't make that throw. Holy cow. Okay.
Lena Ang steps up.
Okay, Lena, give me some more.
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
It's a bit high.
Ball one.
Yeah, the whole point of a changeup is supposed to look like a fastball and then slow down. That's why they call it that, right?
Hmm.
Takes the stretch and delivers. A swing.
This is just the slowest slow ball I've ever seen in my entire life.
On second.
It must have a 0.
The target goes up, heads to the plate. Swing.
Foul
It's
away again.
The amount of time I have to wait for the ball to get to the to the mound.
I did not know that. Misery, I think, putting some knowledge in the chat.
What's the now?
Misery who knows this
The
game
higher the
inside and
rating,
out.
the faster the slow ball moves.
Yeah, weird.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta get a player with the fastest or the best slow ball, and the lowest fastball, and then compare to see if that's like so close in timing that could trip people up. That's good.
All right, Sarah Maxwell up for the Indians. See if Jay White and I can make another comeback. See if Earl Abbott has anything to say about that. A low slow ball.
I'm gonna give him so many low slow balls, he's gonna beg for a high slow ball.
Look at all these very low slow balls. That
Look at
one's
that.
foul.
Just, I'm in his head, guys. Just gonna keep getting that.
That's a ball. It's like he's not being fooled now.
We'll see. We'll see how long he can last. Oh no!
That's a fly ball into right. That's deep.
Lena.
Lena's over there. She's gonna
shouldn't
let that
have
one
put the
drop. Maxwell, good arm. Slide in.
Oh,
Barely makes the play.
out.
MVG.
What a play.
Most valuable George. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Fantastic relay there for the Monsters.
Holy cow.
Another sharp line drive. That's a screaming line drive.
Has to be.
Susan Gore with a good throw of her own, but this time she
Don't
makes
get-
it into
don't get the
second.
ball. Don't. Don't get it. Don't get the ball. Okay, this
Oh
is
no,
not
here comes
good.
Griffey once
Well,
more.
I mean, either way, I think I'm gonna give him slow balls until he caves.
Caves.
He's gonna
That's
just.
a ball.
Alright, fine. I'll do
Jibbo,
one
are you
inside.
role playing as Sally Dobbs right now, trying to get JY to behave?
I don't know what that really means, but he is gonna.
That's
He's
a
gonna
strike.
swing soon. I can tell you that.
Please, sir. I do like Oliver Twist over here. Please, sir, give me a high snowball. That's one's not even. That shouldn't even be a strike, but it is. There's your high fastball.
What? This is the best pitch I've ever pitched. How is that?
Like a pixel away from a strike, but instead it's a ball. That might fool him.
Oh.
He reaches out. Throw the first. Out number 2. So Jibbo wins this one. But here comes Alex Gonzalez. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Not the best offensive day for the for Jibbo's pitcher. Jimmy JY, nice pitcher. That is another screaming line
How
drive.
many does he have?
Doesn't go there.
Holy,
That's gonna be another tie ball game.
Oh no.
Oh no, Earl. That ball's going past everyone. It is out
Well,
of
now
play.
winning run is on third. Thanks, Earl, for falling. Oh, good.
Oh boy, here comes Jim Kiley, 4 for 4.
How many of these dang
One double,
power-ups
3
is
singles.
this guy gonna get? That's it.
Jim
We're going back
Kiley?
to
I think
the
he's
ball.
used, he's used all of his screaming liners, I think.
He could have 4. I think he's used 3. He has
I have
4
4
more.
I got 4 more. Well, now he has 3 more if he swung through that.
Earl's selling me out here. I can't go another inning.
That's a little bit more of a good hit. When? Ooh, good stop. George Coleman. Oh dear.
Least value. Oh my god.
It goes off of Earl, the back of Earl's head. J.Y. Knight is going to the
cannot
Gauntlet
believe
Championship. Final
Earl.
score 6-5.
Dang it, Earl. Come on. Alright, good game, JY. You can
What a
submit.
fantastic game.
Jump on the stream. Talk to me about it. Tell me about how lucky you got.
Let's have our Talking Dead. Why don't we?
So I'm going in the losers bracket.
It's
So
probably a good
JY
thing, though.
cheated.
So JY cheated.
Viscery is still a
Using the
little
mod.
pissed, a little ticked off about that whole debacle.
Cheaters never win. You know what is interesting? How
That's
many
what-
times
that's
did
what
I
the-
throw the ball and my guy was off the bag? How many of those happened? I think like 3 or 4. That's okay. I'll take my loss.
Was there a rule on how many power-ups you could use?
It's just 1 per inning. Oh, and extras.
There's a lot of flower. Okay,
We'll see what they say. Well, if we can flip a coin otherwise, or something. I don't know. We'll see.
right.
Oh
well,
yes, I'll allow it because it's really funny to imagine Jibbo losing twice and throwing up. I'll take my loss.
doubt it.
Okay. Here's the deal. I'm gonna go to the losers bracket of the tournament. However, I want this to show in the history books that it was a win for me. But in the bracket, I'll take the loss. So I'm 5-1 essentially. That's what
All right.
I think we'll do. And since I did not, so the game ended in a win, for him and me. Then that means I'm donating. And I'm gonna put us. Let's see how much. Like, let me check my wallet real quick. How much money I'm gonna donate?
And also, Question Monkey, I believe, has to donate $30.
yeah, because 3 runs were scored by the time after he said that. 3 runs were. So that means we'll be
20 away.
But yeah, $20 away from Kenny's brand new wheelchair.
How do you do this thing? Oh, okay. You can switch it. I see. I'm probably not gonna play my RBVL game. I've been given an extension from Itanium, who gladly did that.
Well, what I was planning on doing
Oh,
for
yeah,
a
so
bit of
we
stream
can, like-
now, I was gonna pop up batting practice and see if I can hit a 1,000-foot home run. I remember we were talking about that before stream. Do I go to Tin Can Alley or Cement Gardens?
Cement. Tin Can probably. You'll get less home runs,
Technically, I would, but
but you would get farther ones when you did hit.
when you do get them over the head, yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Let me.
Here, yeah, you stop sharing your screen. Let me share mine.
Sorry. I am in the middle of
Oh,
handling
stats.
something.
And from there, like, feel free Twitch chat. This can be like a little Q&A for us.
Yes. Thanks, chat. Oh my gosh, we did it.
Yes.
Let's
600.
go.
600. Let's go. We donated our own thing.
$600.
That's like the equivalent of the Yeti like giving money to GDQ.
All right, we're gonna change up the Kenny. You guys are gonna see the final Kenny.
The final Kenny.
I'm gonna
Here
need a
it
drum
is.
roll, please.
I am so
Actually,
excited.
let's play some. Oh shoot, do we have a Kenny theme? Whatever.
We do have a Kenny theme. There is one.
Okay, then let's pull it up. Where do I find it? Someone get me that link ASAP.
I'll do some searching on the.
Wait, don't.
Discord.
Yeah, don't.
I'm
Yeah,
not
don't
revealing till we
show
do
it
the song.
until like the hook.
Actually, I think I have it in I think I had it in my downloads. Okay, let's see if I can find it.
Is it the?
It's from
is it remixed?
Pepperus.
Okay, perfect. Those are so good. Pepperus, everyone, is amazing.
Yeah, the artiste.
I'm gonna actually like hide stuff,
Okay.
and so we could see in all of its glory.
Wait, Kenny K is evolving.
Can you hear this?
Bing, 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 bing. Can I hear this on yours? No, I can't hear the Zoom. But if you send me the link or something, I can download it real quick.
Okay.
Where
Let's
is
see.
it? This is epic. Do, do, do.
Okay. Well, okay. Jibbo, DM. Okay, I just sent it to you on Discord.
You are the best. Ooh, I can just play it right in here. Okay, everyone. Let's see, you hear it? Okay, just blew out everyone's eardrums. Here we go. Kenny is evolving. Kenny is evolving.
Oh, is he playing the... Yo!
Oh, let's go.
There we go.
Kenny.
Dude,
Jamming
Pepperus
out.
came in clutch, dude.
Amazing.
Comes with a whole subwoofer and everything.
We did it.
Thing just turned into a whole transformer.
Wow. Thanks, everyone. Man, meeting our goal this year. Last year we met our goal. Crushing it. Amazing guests. Been a great, just really fun. Thanks, everyone, for coming by and supporting. Everyone from the community. I'm not ending the stream yet, but Alex did want to do a home run derby.
Yes. So my
need to-
plan is I want to try and what I want to do is I'm going to go into batting practice and I'm going to play as Pablo. And the goal here is I want to try and get a 1,000-foot home run before the end of the stream is the plan. And if I do it within 50 pitches, I'll give $20. And if I do it at all, I'll give 10. That's my game plan. I only have some.
Can anyone match Alex on the 1,000-foot home run stream? Got a message from JY Knight. We're going to be officially going until the end of this hour, which wherever you are. So not was it 10 p.m. Eastern? 9
10
p.m.
Eastern, 9 Central, yeah.
We keep going. And then also people who want to join up on the stream and chat with us while this is happening, you may do so. I gotta fix the video. It looks like it froze up on the screen.
That's fine.
capture. No, don't want to do that. That one? There we go. If you want to join in, hop on. DM me? Probably. Am I the only person who can send the link out? You guys can send the link out too, right? Whatever you guys want. Let's see. And it looks like Alex and Nate. Are you guys muted or is the audio just not working?
No, I just wasn't.
I'm
saying
here. I
anything.
just haven't been saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I was just tinkering around with so many things that.
Oh,
it's
that's
like-
beautiful.
Oh,
It's foul, so this one's not even gonna count. But we got 537, so that's good. That's a good start. Should I have played 01 or like 03?
no, this is totally acceptable.
All right, cool.
I do know CRK and Rovanami are probably joining in. I think we can talk a little bit about Backyard Sports Kart Racing, which is amazing mod that's being created, and it's been like going fast. Like all the Backyard kids are already pretty much made, and then there's a ton of
Tracks being made, yeah.
It's so cool. So yeah, that, and then Peppero's making so much awesome art for the carts. It's like really enjoyable. I mean, I think a little comic would be amazing with that. Because of how fun the characters are drawn, and the personalities are really show through fun with like a cart game where they can kind of throw things at each other, talk smack and whatnot. So in the chat, Itanium is saying that your timing might be wrong because 03 and 01 are different. Okay, let's see.
We also had another $25 donation from Glubin28.
Thank you, Glubin.
I might switch games here because I don't think I'm actually used to the 90s. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go to 01 just to be safe because the physics between the first game and the other two games are just very, 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 very different. You see all the other games I have on here. I have all 3 baseball games. I have soccer, which kind of works, doesn't really. I have Discworld, Laser Shoot Larry, Maniac Mansion. There's that Nancy Drew game I was talking about earlier. And 2 Putt-Putts, Quest for Glory, and Sam and Max Hit the Road. Love Sam and Max Hit the Road. But yeah, I am a bit of a Scum VM nerd, and I was pretty much shaking the entire time. I say it sounds stupid, but I definitely was shaking the entire time we were interviewing Sev there. So
that's well, it's good that because you have great questions and good knowledge of it. Because my knowledge is pretty isolated to only our project. And
you're on the team. You should know more about. I'm kidding.
No, you make a good point, and I think that was very straightforward. When we were discussing with Sev and we were joining on with them, and he was totally okay with that. Like, it's not about how much you do. It's just
naturally, yeah.
If you can, and so it's been great. Question Monkey can attest to it, and Lil Cat as well. Sev's the best. Like, it's a wonderful project, and they're very generous. So with their time and with giving us server space and helping us out with server
Oh,
space.
there we go. That's a good hit right there. Let's see how far it goes.
That's like 450. Oh, it's gonna hit the wall.
Oh,
600.
yeah, you're right. 635. There's our first 600 of the day. Oh, there's another
there
one.
we go. This
Come
might
on.
be it.
Come on, ball. Come on. I'm not even going to speed it up. I just want to see it happen.
This might be it.
Come on. Come on, please. Oh, the gap in between bounces there. This has to be it. Come on.
It's going
please.
forever.
Come on.
8:35.
8:35. I'm
no.
furious. I'm actually furious right now. Okay, well, I'll have a few whack pitches just to compensate for that. Yeah, I think this one's gonna hit the wall. It's got to go down the line.
That was 641.
All right, I'm gonna take a short break here. Nate, if you can, if you see anyone trying to join in, uh, admit them into the Zoom.
Okay.
I think
that'd be the most
CRK
polished.
just joined. I think we just missed him.
I thought I got there they are. They might be muted and they didn't know. All right, I'll be right back and get water.
Yeah, I believe Little Cat and I don't know if this is CRK. I'm guessing this is CRK.
Yeah, it's me.
Welcome
You
in,
guys hear me?
buddy. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just sitting there waiting for an opportunity for me to say hello.
No, yeah, it's all good. Sorry, I had one good hit. We were waiting to see if we can get the 1,000, but yeah, welcome in, buddy. Little Cat just joined up as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but where'd Jibbo go?
He's taking a break.
Okay.
Okay. Melo's gonna try to hop on. Just gotta figure out how to get the link. Or I guess I could just probably do the link that Jibbo sent me.
So how's it going, everybody?
It's going good. We just had a couple of interviews, just watched a few games.
Yeah.
We're having a good day.
I was in the chat.
This stream has just been amazing. Oh, Pavel's got good one.
That one's a little low, I think. That might get 700.
Yeah, it might.
580. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna do all fastballs. I feel like that might help. That's gotta help, right?
I remember hearing that the fastballs give like a +5 in power, so that might work.
We'll see what we can do. Little Cat, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. But yeah, I just wanted to join in, guys, and
let me.
So how's it been, Little Cat?
It's doing good.
That's good. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you get my message?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna let you play first, and then I'll probably play my game on like Tuesday.
Okay. I was gonna play tonight, but I saw
because of the stream. Yeah, understandable. Oh, that might go in the. No, it won't. It's too far right.
Yeah, I'll play my game against you tomorrow.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we got Rove Nami in here.
Hey there.
Welcome.
Hey. Well, since I've done this,
Rove, while you're here, go ahead and tell everyone about the kart racing thing you got going on.
In fact, well, about a month or so ago, I started. Yeah, I saw like what Pepe was just doing with the whole card deal, with the whole. I wonder if you can screen share it. Wait. What's that?
Right, Pepe's the one who's like leading the charge on that. Am I correct?
Yeah, or at least the one that started. Yeah, that at least inspired me to make the character mod for card.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It took me about a month.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it took me about a month to get them up. Ooh, it's done. BRB.
This is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Hey, Alex.
What's up?
Do you know how to get like a custom player in the batting practice? Get like Xena or Zenon?
Yes, I do. You're supposed to like use a separate application and like It is a separate application I do not have at the moment. I'm fine using Pablo right now.
I was just wondering in case that might be a little bit easier for there, so you can get like a custom with full stats, you know?
Right, yeah.
Oh, that was almost a dumpster.
That would have been cool.
Yeah,
Anyways, I'm back. Unfortunately, I can't screen share while you're screen sharing.
Ah, darn it, so many pop flies. Could happen. Our longest one is in the 800s. There we go. That's
a good one right there.
That's good, but it's slow.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like, what, 4 or 5 something?
That is 563.
You'll get it eventually, Alex.
I hope so too. Freaking wall. It's got to go like straight down the line. Okay, I'm at 46 pitches. After 50, I might go to Tin Can Alley.
So, anyways, starting from I want to say the beginning of August, all the way towards the end of August, towards the end of September. Started out with Pablo because of course I did.
Naturally.
Ultimately, to save me some time of having to, I went by team. So starting with the Bombers of Pablo, Jacinda, and Keisha. Then it was the Rainbows, since from Pepe's design, like Annie Frazier's card was all electric.
Very, very on character for her. Yeah.
I made her team follow suit. So it's Annie. So it was Annie, Lisa, and Gretchen.
Get in there. Get in the. I missed the dumpster. Yeah. Okay, I'm at 50. I'm gonna go to Tin Can Alley.
Then it went. Yeah. Then it with the All Stars with Jorge, Sally, and Kimmy.
So like each team has their own separate set of specific backyard kids. Is what you're going for?
Yeah, each team. Yeah, and not to mention like each team is their own cart. Like say for example, like the aforementioned Rainbows team of Annie Frazier and her team being all electric, like no exhaust pipes. Wow, the Tom Bombers team of Pablo and Co have like the huge more.
I thought that was gonna go over.
Like say the front.
Thought it was too.
It's mainly the front end, and maybe the headlights had more of a spare like front bumper for Pablo for the Bombas.
So what are the other teams you have? You got the Rainbows, you got the Bombers, the All Stars.
The clutch burners of the Kahn brothers and Tony Del Vecchio.
Ooh, okay.
There's also the Fishes with Ernie Steele, Stephanie Morgan, and Mikey Thomas. The Hornets had Kenny Kawaguchi and the Weber twins.
Is there a Wombats team?
In lore, there was.
Come on. Oh, it was too much of a line drive. That was so hard hit though.
But I do have a Melonheads team.
Let's go. That's the team I always go for. Is Melonheads.
That team consists of Marky DuBois, Ronnie Dobbs, and Ricky Johnson.
Nice.
You had me at Marky DuBois. I'm sold.
Well, especially if how you've been doing for RBPL with Marky.
Yeah.
I've said this in chat, but I wish. Hold on. Has Artie been streaming recently? I want to tell him about how Marky's doing.
No, next time you see him, let him know. Hey, There's this guy who's playing the game. Oh, that's going over. But it's too slow.
See how long, how much? 500.
563. Oh, we just got to get
Nice.
one that's like fast. But no, yeah, tell Artie, hey, there's this guy in our league who's making Marcus' father proud, as it were.
So there's
Yeah.
I also have the Rockets with the Pete Wheeler, Dmitry Petrovich, and Luan Louis.
Oh yeah, speedsters.
Yeah.
With Dmitry in particular spending all of his resources on trying to get all the technical know-how.
Yeah, but if I see Artie streaming, I'll definitely have to let him know about how you're doing with Marky in the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that I wish that Artie was watching those.
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah, and the Giants team consists of Reese Worthington, Dante Robinson, and Vicky Kawaguchi.
Giants, they're all short. It's funny.
Yeah. It would have been better if Ronnie, Wayne, and Papa were on that to make it funnier. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the three shortest players in the game.
Yeah, I was considering putting Ronnie on the team. On the Giants team anyway. And finally, we have the ponies. Led by Maria Luna.
Makes sense.
With her teammates consisting of Angela Del Vecchio and Billie Jean Blackwood.
Alrighty. Nice.
Very exciting stuff. And what is the base game? You said it was Sonic
Roboblast 2 card.
Is that like a Steam game? Is that like...
No, it's a Sonic fan game.
It's a Sonic fan game. Okay. Yeah.
There's a whole BTR resources. There's a whole website for that.
Yeah, I remember looking at it, and there's some channels in the online server about that.
Yes, there are.
Racing.
There are channels in there for that, in case you want to learn more about what's going on with all that.
I even have a kart server set up right now. It's up as we speak.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's going over. No way is that not going over. Oh, what?
How? Hey, chat, do they go over if it's batting practice?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
One did go over. 563 right over there.
Yeah, would any of you be up for a couple of races?
I do not have the game right now, so
I don't either. Sorry, buddy.
Wow.
Well, it's a free download. So
too early of a swing, god darn it.
We just got another donation from Turkleton. Donated $50. So we are 25 away from 700, which is
thank you very much,
crazy.
Turk.
What's gonna happen at 700?
Well, we're out of goals we just reached our main goal of 600, so I guess we just got to come up with some stretch goals on the fly. You do 700, I will do a dance.
Are there any other backyard kids with any problems? Like how Kenny had his wheelchair broken?
Well, Mikey Thomas has something going on.
We need to get Mikey Thomas and Benadryl.
I don't know what it is, but
that's
Allergies.
the new donation goal. Getting Mikey some medicine or something. You guys like that?
Reese could use a new inhaler. Question Monkey
Reese
says.
could, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can the next donation go for like 800 be Mikey getting some medicine to help with his sickness?
I was thinking more like Annie Fraser in some animal way.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get over, get over. Oh, dude.
Almost.
This is so hard. With Cement Gardens, all you have to do is pull the ball down the line. But with this game, but with Tin Can Alley, you got to hit it like so freaking high and also so freaking fast.
Yeah, it's tough.
Watson Can Alley and cement and cement gardens.
Because the floor is concrete, the ball will bounce higher, which will therefore make it go farther than if we were doing it on, say, a grass field. The bounces will only go so high. Like, obviously, you won't expect a 1,000+ home run at Sandy Flats because the ball's just gonna like stop like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Simple physics.
What about Parks? I'm pretty sure that's pretty bouncy.
It's worth a shot.
It's a decent bounciness, but not a whole lot. I was just playing some batting practice at Parks.
Thank you very much, Mello, for your input. I am going to try Parks for fun. By the way, Mello's here. How's it going?
Hey, Mello.
Okay. I just got the idea to play some batting practice while you guys are going on. The farthest hit I send a baseball in feet, that is how much I will donate in cents. My highest so far, 589.
Mm-hmm.
I did that at Parks too. It was just an absolute note.
How's it going, Mello?
I have been absolutely, historically, abysmally god awful at home run derby. So I figured, is it just the players I pick, or am I just that bad? And well, I took Pablo to Parks Department and hit 8 home runs out of 20. So, maybe.
That's not too bad.
If you want an idea of just how abysmal I've been before, I played in 3 home run derbies and I've only gotten 5 home runs among all of them.
Wow.
How? Who are the players you were using?
So, the first home run derby, I was using Don Cozart, using Jim Thome as a stand-in. The second, I was using Karen Donato, using Dmitry Petrovich as a stand-in. And then finally, I had Libby Futterman, who I used Mike Piazza as a stand-in. And I got 3 on the first, 1 on the second, 1 on the third.
Okay. Hey, Mello.
Yeah?
I remember seeing one of your comments about how you were using power hits with Joe Senda and how it went terribly.
Uh-huh.
And I tried it and I hit a home run on the fourth pitch with her.
Yeah, so what field were you at? What field were you at?
Parks, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Isn't she more of a contact hitter, or?
Yeah,
she's way more of a contact hitter. She's a 54-100.
Yeah.
That would have been 1,000-foot home run at any other stadium. God darn it. That's like the best one I've gotten all game.
What is it going to be?
Hello.
Gotta be like something around like 600, 700. Who's here?
Is my mic working?
It's Visery.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey,
hello.
Visery.
This is Visery. I guess I'm kind of the lead admin for the Backyard Baseball Online League. I do most of the stats and stuff. But I would like to announce that Season 4 signups are officially open. We were going to announce this at some other point, but apparently that didn't happen. So
there it is.
Nice. You heard it here. Here's a link to the sign-up sheet in chat. I just posted it.
There it is.
Yeah, it got pinned. Cool. So yes, signups are going on. I would like to think that Season 3 was our best season ever. We had more coaches than ever, and I think the gameplay changes that we made for that season were extremely good and overall made the meta a lot more fun. This year we do have more changes. I know the Gauntlet featured a lot of them. We do have some more coming potentially. I know QM is like, he's pulling on his collar a little bit, like, but we do have a lot of stuff planned for at least the next year, potentially, because I know we're doing football things, but I can't announce that yet.
What are
other
some
than
of the
football.
possible changes that are going to be implemented this season, Visery?
Well,
is this classified information or is this stuff we can talk about
no,
now?
this is stuff that we've been talking about.
Okay,
and I've
good.
mentioned it publicly before. We are planning on changing the zone a little bit. Not in the chunks way, because I know that the zone is, it's 49 chunks or whatever, equally length, and we changed the position of those to be a little bit nicer to batters, because otherwise it's just impossible to hit inside pitches. But yes, it's still a work in progress. So the actual size of the zone is changing. It's going to be slightly smaller. Sorry, my cat is in my room. She's meowing. But yes, the zone will be a little smaller, and we did change. Well, yeah, I did change the size of the corners so that at the very least the ball has to look like it's in the zone for it to count as a strike now. So it's like, at least a couple pixels of the ball have to be in there for it to be a strike. The corners are all shrunk a little bit. That did even out the zone as well, because there's a weird thing where the actual area in which the pitch is considered a strike is not the same size as the number of individual chunks of the zone. So this means that a pixel on the bottom side and a pixel on the left side, all on the left and all on the bottom, actually cover part of the zone. That makes it harder to hit, which is annoying, and it's not really fair, which is probably why a lot of the strikes on the inside don't really feel all that justified. So yes, I did change that. There's some other stuff that we've got in the works, but nothing has been like actually worked on other than that we haven't shown off already. We want to do more sprinting related things because I know that base running is kind of, it's not super easy. The game's very home run heavy, obviously. That's kind of it right now. I've heard complaints about arms being too good. We'll maybe look at that. Yes, no more of those bad take emote looking pitches, which is a shame because it is a very funny emote, but it's not going to be quite as much of a thing anymore. Like very clearly, it's like a big difference maker, I think, because a lot of people will take those pitches and just get struck out, but that's not going to happen anymore. But yes,
very big changes coming. For those of you just joining us, I'm trying to hit a 1,000-foot home run, and meanwhile, signups for season 4 have just dropped officially. So this is some very big news and some very big updates to the game as well. So thank you, Visery, for that wonderful information. A little bit of miscellaneous news. If you guys don't know, Backyard Skateboarding, the very obscure Tony Hawk clone, is going to be featured at Awesome Games Done Quick this upcoming January as a speed run. So this is a very huge for the entire backyard sports community, honestly.
Which version of it?
Yeah,
the original. Yes, what's up?
What's for me and anyone else in chats? What's coolgames.quick?
No. It's Awesome Games Done Quick.
Awesome.
Okay, yes. Yeah. It is a big charity speedrun event. This will be like its 12th or 13th year that it's going on. Basically, a bunch of speedrunners from like a whole onslaught of games will like come for a whole week to this year. It's going to be in Pittsburgh. And just showcase how they speedrun games, and they do the whole thing while raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, as well as Doctors Against Borders, I believe is the name
I think
of the
it's Doctors Without Borders.
Without Borders. Thank you very much.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought went into the dumpster.
But yeah, this is really huge. The runner's name is Peter Afro, and he'll be playing it. The schedule isn't supposed to drop until this upcoming Friday.
I've never heard of that runner before. Does he just only play that game?
No,
what?
he plays a whole bunch of Mega Man games. But yeah, he's not popular, but he has speedrun a lot of games, specifically Mega Man, and also this one and a few other obscure games as well. He is a former world record holder of the game, so that definitely helps. And if you guys are like, well, that's great, but what does this have to do with Backyard Sports Online? Yours truly, I will be on the couch co-commentating that run as of a couple days ago. So things might change, but we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna shout us out?
Absolutely, I'll shout you guys out.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Funny. You don't have to, but
that'd be really cool.
It would be really cool. I don't know how many people would actually join. Because I know.
Oh my god! This might be it. This might be it. It's foul, but I don't give a crap.
That is absolutely nuked, though.
Oh my god!
That
Come
one
on,
could
please.
be at least
Switching to
800.
Ahmed might have been the greatest decision I've ever made. You like hear a pin drop. Oh, 903. Oh,
903 is really far. I don't think I've ever seen a natural 1,000 footer, even on cement. It's just so difficult.
Wow.
Yeah, because you gotta like hit the ball down the line every single time.
Yeah.
And you gotta get the perfect amount of RNG for it to just be for that angle.
Yeah, I forget there's RNG in this
the
game.
screen. Thank goodness.
Well, oh yeah, on my
One moment.
Yeah, Ahmed isn't the strongest bat, but he's the strongest bat that can hit the ball fair the most often. So inherently he has the most control over where the ball will go. So that's a pretty big benefit.
Realistically, would I be using we're not using any custom characters here because I don't have Cheat Engine on me right now. But out of the strongest, I assume would be more like Jose Canseco, like Mark McGuire sort of deal. Would that be more what I'm looking for?
Well, I wouldn't recommend Canseco because he's just gonna hit foul balls.
No, that's right. He
has 100 out of 100.
Griffey's pretty good. McGuire and Sammy are probably Pablo has the best contact of all the 100 bats, but he's also short. So
true. Very
kind of weird. Being short is almost a disadvantage because when the ball comes off the bat, it literally comes off from that specific spot of the zone. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Thanks for the information.
Inherently, being tall does kind of give you some sort of bonus in that the ball will come from a much higher area.
The more and more I learn about this game, the more that I learn that short players are an inherent disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't like that. I wish that they made it more balanced, but
it's kind of how it is in real life, sadly.
It is. Yeah, sports does not benefit the short guys. Although they are technically better at the plate in real baseball. I don't think Ronnie draws a whole lot of rocks though. That guy does not walk often. I think he's more likely to strike out.
Yeah, he has one of the worst swings in the entire game. Although it's somewhat manageable in 01 and 03, I can barely get anything off of Ronnie in 97 unless it's in the middle or the outside. He's just a walking strikeout.
Yeah, that's because the batting mechanics work slightly differently in that version. Not super differently, but the way in which the game registers how good the hit is different. So it's generally much better to have higher contact in that version.
Yeah.
And you're not really penalized for using power swing the way you are in 01 either. So kids like Jocinda and Billie Jean can actually hit bombs and that game.
Yeah, that's some I've noticed that like the power was decreased from 97 to 01.
It wasn't necessarily decreased more than it was
Changed.
broadened, I suppose I could say.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, it's more consistent in some sense to where power isn't just like better than line drive most of the time. But the big disadvantage is that the power hitters are just super good, and then the weak bats, even like the kind of middling bats, those are just a disaster. But
Let's go back to Tin Can Alley with Pablo.
You commonly, I've heard quite a lot of people, including me, say how like just contact is just not contact. Power is just so much better than contact in 01 and 03.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that. There is merit to having high contact though. Being able to hit the ball fair is obviously a big deal, and the more fair, the more often you keep the ball fair, the more likely you're going to get a good hit inherently.
Yeah.
Like that kind of pitch, like Canseco will probably foul that one off, or like Sally, even though they both have really high power. So it inherently does increase the amount of bad hits you'll get with a low contact hitter, which is not great. But you know, Canseco can still hit like a million homers. So, and meanwhile, like Annie Frazier is not going to hit any homers really. It's like if you're going for homers with her, it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure unless you get just really good RNG, from what I heard.
Hold on.
It's a really good hit that's going over for sure. Yeah.
Ah, damn it! It hit a wall.
It hit a wall?
From what I heard,
it might have hit the wall on the side.
Yeah, it may have. From what I heard, just the hits in general are just RNG on how far it'll go based on the power.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's only kind of true. There's a lot of RNG, but it's not like unmanageable. It's only really a problem with contact more than power. Yeah, at least I think so.
Same song, second verse.
It's actually a great hit. But
yep.
I mean, you know, in an actual game, it's a homer, so it
This
doesn't
is
matter
true.
how far it goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's colliding with the wall on like right field, just the whole building. I'm pretty
The
sure
right
it just
field
goes
just
right
like
through.
it just extends through the wall up back there.
Yeah, it probably does. I would bet that it does because it's the only thing that makes any sense as to why it would collide with nothing. It's also the reason why in cement gardens sometimes when you hit a home run, it'll just like bounce off of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's because there's like a little bit of collision out there.
Hey, Vizri, I got a question.
What?
It's about the online hitting, yeah, but like in the RBBL or just like in game in like an offline game, you know how like the contact with the line drive swing and how people like go line drive with 2 strikes. Does it work like that in online?
Well, sure. I mean, the reason people go line drive is because power always decreases the hit quality variable by 1. So on an inside pitch, like in the top and bottom corners, the base value for that is a 0. So at best, you can only get like a 1 off of that because it only can go up by 2. It's very nerdy sounding, but I promise it makes sense.
Okay,
But,
Dimitri.
I get what you're saying.
Come on.
If it's a 0 or lower, it'll be a miss. So generally speaking, if the pitcher isn't gonna throw it there, then it's fine. A lot of people get really scared though. That's the big thing about the parts of the zone, because that's what matters a lot when it comes to getting a good hit. Most home runs are probably off like the middle to outside middle. Just because it's so much better to swing there than it is like in the corners. But there's a lot of parts of the zone that are pretty similar in effectiveness. It's just that you got to get lucky a little bit.
Yeah.
But the better the stats are, the less lucky you need to be, which is why those 100 bats can just swing at whatever they want. Online generally buffs the odds of getting one of those variables up. which does make 100 power hitters incredibly good. Everybody knows that the long ball is real nasty in PvP.
Oh,
And I think it's...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Get over that freaking... Oh, that went over it. That went over it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, that one is off screen.
I cannot see it. Where did it go?
That one's at least like 900, I feel like.
That's got to be 900. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
That one went really far.
Come on.
Come on.
And as I was saying earlier,
921.
Well, I mean, that's the best one.
Are
so
you
far.
freaking kidding me?
Yeah, you gotta absolutely blast it. It's really difficult.
Theoretically, okay, Viz. So theoretically, if there were no such thing as incredibly high walls like this one, and there was like a cement ground that could just go all the way out, if I hit a line drive right down the middle, that would be a +3 or whatever. That could theoretically have the best chance of getting a 1,000-foot home run, right?
Well, in a cement field, you want height, I think.
Right,
but it will bounce for a long time anyway. It's kind of weird because cement doesn't have a whole lot of friction anyway, so it might just keep going. But most of the players in this game just can't hit it hard enough. You need like above 100 power for sure to hit over 1,000 feet. Because I know the variable can go up to 255, and that kind of power can, like basically twice as much power as this, can just hit 1,000 feet, no problem. It's like it's like a bad hit if they don't. So
right,
it's 1,000 feet is just super unlikely. I think it's definitely possible. I've seen it happen with aluminums, but I don't think I've ever seen it happen with a regular power swing. It's just super difficult to do.
Remember, I think Tim Hudson hit a couple of those 1,000-foot ones.
Oh, did he? Did he now?
Did he?
Was it? Was we don't talk about that one. I'm sure Jibbo remembers that one a lot better than we do.
I don't get what you're talking about.
It's an inside joke, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might not
hear modded. It was like season 8.
I
think that was the team where he had the pitchers. He like modded Tim Hudson's stats to where he would be like insanely strong, and he was just
recall doing
pitches.
that. No, I don't recall modding.
I've been
sure
possible, but I really don't remember that part. But I do remember it's Tim Hudson hitting 1,000-foot bombs, and then disgracefully exited the tournament after that. Didn't even want to play the second round. Not that he couldn't. It was just,
He felt there was no point because the competition was just so weak in comparison.
Yes, yeah. One trick I will say about that, to hit it farther, I know everyone here wants to hit the ball more power like me with Tim Hudson, is if you just click the mouse harder, it goes farther.
I tried. It did not work.
No, you gotta use like a hammer.
Yeah.
Where's my tool set?
Actually, I'm gonna get like a rotary tool or something and use that on the mouse for my sprinting from now on too.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just gonna add a turbo button or something like that. Use a gaming mouse and just like bind that key.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be swinging at everything next week when you play your RBVL game.
I know.
That's the thing about batting practice that I don't think is actually that useful, because I think it kind of like sets you up to have weird expectations of how the players will pitch.
They'll always throw strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Clanky, throw one over here for God's sake.
That's one thing that I wish that you could change. You could specifically ask for Clanky to pitch it only right down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I wish.
One thing that I've learned about playing this game, both competitively and casually, is that you do not tell Clanky what to do.
No, he does whatever he wants. He pitches however he feels like. I will say, technically speaking, it is more advantageous to use a lefty bat because, he doesn't throw outside very often, and middle outside is ideal.
All right.
Obviously,
who's a good 100 bat that uses
It's
Griffey.
Griffey. He's the
Griffey.
only
Yeah.
he's the
Well,
only 100 power hitter.
well, here we go. When in
Who's
doubt,
left-handed.
use Griffey. Gotta channel my inner Matitude here.
I think Matitude
Oh.
hit like a 900-foot bomb with Griffey today in
Hell
an
yeah.
actual game. It was also Cement Gardens. He hit it to like the deepest part of left field, and it was still like clearly in the air. So
Oh,
that
these
thing
are
was
juicy as can
absolutely.
Those are beautiful. These are
Yeah.
beautiful. If
Yeah,
that one hit the
definitely.
top of the fence, you could hear the sound effects. So
Yeah.
523.
The weird thing about
and-
Clanky is that he always throws to the same parts of the zone. They just for some reason didn't care about left-handed hitters, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
That one's got a good chance.
Did the
That one's
math a
going
little bit
foul though.
wrong. Didn't care.
Yep.
I think Clanky is also the reason why the switch hitters are not correct in this version. Because they bat righty versus right-handed hitters, and obviously Clanky clearly looks like he's a left-handed pitcher, but according to the game, he's a righty pitcher in this version and the original, because obviously switch hitters and players who use like both hands to play are not a thing in the original.
All right, Question Monkey, you heard him. So fix those
the
things
way-
for us.
That'll be.
It actually could be fixable, I think. There's literally like a part of the code in 03 that just specifically says that if the pitcher is like right-handed, make them bat lefty and vice versa. Like they specifically added those lines in 03. It's like super basic. I could do that in like 10 seconds. But
Sorry.
no, it's fine. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Alright. I was gonna say something on my end. Well, I started I did a while back, 2 weeks or so ago. I know I started at the beginning of the month of like some sort of time trial challenge for carts and whatnot, and that way you guys could get a grip on the like, since most of us here probably haven't played it.
I have played SRB 2K. I used to play it with friends back when it was at its most popular, which was like a couple years ago. I think they're making a sequel to that
Yeah,
or
Ring
something.
Racers.
Yes, I'm really. When is that coming out?
That's a good
It's
question.
been forever since they've like done anything for that. But it does seem really cool. It's always cool to see fan projects. I think one of the people in the RBBL server, he's like a game dev and stuff. I don't think they've released any games yet. He's got like a small team of like 4 people. He's working on a pitch for a new backyard baseball, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I think his
That'll be
efforts will be
interesting.
fruitless. He did say that he would turn it into something else if there was no, response.
Something more
or
along the kin of like Super Mega Baseball or something like that.
It's basically supposed to just be a new game. I mean, I know Super Mega Baseball is often compared to backyard sports. It is a little different, obviously. Like it's not like the exact same thing. Which, I mean, in some ways it's better. Backyard baseball is a little primitive,
This is true.
but
I think you should take that back right now.
oh, you're right.
This is the newest game there ever was.
Yeah, after this game, no games really exist in my mind. This is when video games stopped being made.
MVP
Yeah, you're right.
2005 who?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back
I'd
on to
I
the.
think his Martian Man is the one.
Yes, it is Martian
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. It is something where I think he's gonna build it and then pitch it, and if it doesn't work out, then just kind of like segueing into your own characters, and that IP.
Yeah.
And, that could be something really cool. And he's got about a couple hundred baseball video game fans to chat with in the server.
Yeah.
So it's
He asked me for a lot of advice and stuff. I haven't responded to those. No, I have, but I haven't.
It's hard to give advice.
I haven't. Well, he wants all the details about how hitting works, and I'm like, okay. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's like a thing that would take forever to explain because it is very simple mechanically, but there's still a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, almost like you're better off being just like giving them the
That's what I'm probably gonna do.
And just being like, yeah, if you have a question, let me know. But like,
that's honestly what I thought about doing.
Here's the math.
I made sure to label the files for each room for him, so if I ever send it to him, then it should be the thing that's the most complicated. And this is the reason why I think it wouldn't be so easy to just, well, I mean, obviously it's not easy anyway, but if anybody wanted to make like, how do I put this? Like a remaster with like the decomiled code, which could be done, but the graphics stuff is not quite as in there in terms of like how far that's been developed, which it hasn't. Yeah. We have no way to edit graphics yet.
Yeah, it's so tedious. You have to pretty much recompile everything, and I don't know that we have the software to do that anymore.
We don't have the software to do anything graphically. We can't edit the fields, although you could draw the collision with the fields.
Yeah, there's like, I'm sure there's
well,
ways
anymore as in like we don't have the technology they had when they were developing stuff for the engine.
Their software
They're not going to give it out, obviously, because the Scum engine is licensed. So I'm sure that the Scum VM devs probably have something relating to it, but I don't think we're allowed to ask for that.
No, probably not for a few
years. They don't have a lot of knowledge on the graphics stuff for the HE games. I know that because the HE versions are newer.
Yeah, the way they like built it, or the game engine, it just took basically like code and your sprites and everything you designed was like within the software. So when they went to compile it, it just like completely separated everything for them, built their sprite sheets and all that. And that's kind of what is showing up. And so like oh my gosh, there it is.
No way. I don't think so. 700 at most.
There's no way that one's it.
It
has to be off screen.
Unfortunate.
I like the bounce. That's all I liked. It's just I got fooled, I think, by the fast mode.
It has to be off screen pretty much the whole time. Like it has to be so high up that it doesn't land when it goes off screen for it to be like anywhere close to 1,000.
There is a way we can speed this process up.
And I wonder how tall is that?
You need to put Tim Hudson in.
Clearly.
He's an 8 Tim Hudson.
He's not even in this version.
Mod him into 2001. Uses team equivalent, Jason Giambi. Actually, let's not do that.
Yeah, no. By the way, thanks, Visery, for explaining how that hitting works in online.
No, it's fine. Hitting is very weird because it does have some RNG mechanics in it, but it does still require some skill to know which pitches to take and which ones that you should try to gamble on and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've got RBBO ingrained in my brain, so I just automatically, as a reflex, switch to line drive with 2 strikes.
A lot of people still do that even in PvP.
Well, we got a division by 0 here.
Too many hits and
14.
Too many hits. We've overloaded the Scum.
It's just like
930. That was the longest one.
Yeah, but am I the only one where it's just like a reflex from RBBO or whatnot to just switch to line drive?
No, people do that all the time. Oh, apparently that's a collision script that it was running when it crashed. Why would that happen?
Maybe there's a leftover ball that was just like in a weird spot.
Well, it's the collision for the... Oh, maybe. You might be right. It's some weird division by 0 thing. That's fascinating.
Is it alright if I share my screen or Zoom? Or...
Maybe you click too fast. Anyway, it's getting late.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Rove and Nami, what did you want to share the screen for?
Yeah, the character mods. Yeah, my card mods are...
Oh, for the cart game.
Yeah, you want to show off a little bit of the cart game? You can go ahead and do that. I'll put it up there.
I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, we'll
that's
see.
all right.
Thanks for jumping on and telling everyone about the
Absolutely.
I didn't even intend to stay up for so long.
Yeah. Well.
Bye, Visery.
Let's
Thanks for
see.
playing.
I need to figure out how to leave. I never used Zoom before.
If
Okay,
you
here
just
we go.
unplug your computer.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
Just turn off your computer. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just delete system 32. That should work.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right,
Yeah.
see ya.
So Rovanami's showing off. Is this Ahmed Khan? I didn't see who you picked.
No, it's Pablo. No, I'm playing as Pablo.
Oh, this is Pablo. Okay, so here's backyard card. You can see Pablo.
You got the. You can definitely tell it's a Sonic game because he's driving around in Green Hill Zone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming through a couple.
Each character's got its own like modeling carts and all that jazz. It looks really cool.
Can you go back to the character select screen, Rovanami, and just kind of cycle through them? I think that's
Fighter setup. Yeah.
very cool. So you got Pablo just in the, and they all got different stats. And you can switch up the colors. That's cool.
Yes.
Keisha. Very nice artwork here.
I've always wanted to play as my favorite backyard sports character, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic's in there.
Yeah, Metal Sonic's in the base card game.
Oh, okay. Look at Lisa's glasses, man. She's looking tough. Mad dog.
Yeah.
Looking mad.
Mm-hmm. Jorge's a villain looking character. Very nice. Very cool stuff.
Now characters like Kimmy Ekman, the color scheme, the card maker family, something about like how it handles green and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now here's Ahmed.
Very nice.
Oh, because the headphones go over the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's looking good there.
Hey, there's Tony.
Where's Marky?
He's later on.
Where's my boy? Where's my boy?
Where is he?
We'll get through him.
Here's Ernie.
Everyone's favorite. He yuck, as the kids say.
Stephanie Morgan. And here's old Mikey Thomas.
Yeah, we almost got the inhaler for Mikey. Or the Benadryl, I should say.
Here's K-Man himself. Ashley Weber.
I'm going to serve that ball over the net. I mean, fence.
That's okay. It's only a game.
Pete.
Which color am I in again? Good old Pete Wheeler.
Ooh. Sorry, I pulled up 2003 and I'm still going for it.
Oh, okay. You got excited before.
There's Dmitry Petrovich.
And again, if you are interested, if any of you viewers are interested in trying out this card deal, there is a whole channel for it in our Discord server. Which, if you have not joined our Discord server, why haven't you? Give it a shot. We have so much stuff going on.
If you can look real closely, you can also see, if you look really closely, you can also see Teddy in there.
Yeah, you got Reese, Dante, got the whole crew here.
There's Vicky. Oh, there's Marky.
Marky's coming.
There he is.
I've been waiting for him. Marky is slowly becoming my new favorite character, and I don't know if I like that or not.
Marky has always been my favorite backyard kid.
Heck yeah.
From the Bayou, Marky.
Yeah, so all you need
There
now
he
is a
is.
pet frog.
Yep. Oh, it looks like it didn't come out, and then the it's not a yeah. Old Froggy's still over there, driving, but
Yeah.
there's Ronnie Dobbs, yeah, Ricky Johnson. Is he Kimmy and I think it was Kimmy and Mikey. Mikey, I had trouble with the green. Yeah, with how it handles green. Of course, we got Maria Luna. They didn't.
Some good ones coming up here.
They didn't have pink, but they got bubblegum.
Close enough. Bubblegum is just another shade of pink.
Must have an extra boost when you get pink, Maria.
Mm-hmm. Is that putt?
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody already made that.
Is
Let's
it?
play Billie Jean Blackwood.
Yep.
And let's check out Putt Putt, and then we'll. It looks wonderful.
We'll call it.
We'll call it a night, and huge.
Every
thanks.
time Putt Putt, you go in the little paint thing, you paint Putt Putt like green or yellow, and then he takes a mirror, he goes, "I look good." That's a very important part of the game. Integral. It's not a Putt Putt game if he doesn't do that.
I look good.
I got a question.
Yes.
Who's Putt Putt?
Putt Putt's from another Humongous
Yeah,
Entertainment game for point and click adventures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
you gotta try out those games. Those games are great.
Those games are
Yeah,
really
I'm
fun.
kind of a bit too young for that.
Yeah.
But I might play it.
Give it a shot.
They were definitely a bit before your time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Although the good news is, unlike the backyard sports games, all of those Humongous Entertainment point and click adventures can be found on Steam.
Correct.
Yeah. And
Backyard
Switch.
Sports and Mood
why
Base
are-
Commander are the only two games you cannot find on Steam.
The Switch has
Why
Putt Putt.
those two? Why those? Why were the backyard sports games just randomly not
strictly IP. Yeah, it is a
Okay.
different IP compared to the rest of them. Yeah, but
Well, actually, there's one thing that I just wanted to on kind of a result announcement. There's another game of the Gauntlet that was played, and Jaker beat Johnny Epstein, I believe is the in Discord name. Jaker won 10-0, so Jaker will be advancing in the Gauntlet.
Good job, Jaker.
hooray for Jaker.
Congrats to Jaker. I might have to play Jaker depending on what I see, but it was
Jaker plays Matic, and Epstein is now eliminated.
I can't wait to see the GIF for that.
GIF, yeah, we'll get. Oh, that's probably not. We'll see.
Oh God. Oh.
We'll ignore that. But anyways, thanks for everyone for coming by. We really did a lot here. This community is amazing. $681 raised. Crushed our goal. Kenny Kawaguchi's getting state-of-the-art DJ wheelchair. Thank you so much, Pepperus, for the music and the art. Thanks to Alex co-hosting, Nate coming on helping out, everyone else jumping in on the stream here. Thanks for Vistry coming in explaining stuff. Rovan, Nemi, awesome showing off your cart. Just wonderful community, wonderful time. We'll see you all next year. Special thanks to the guests. Check out SSBM Mech. He is the best. He really came in. It was kind of amazing coming in after playing in a tournament. I definitely probably couldn't do that. And then Sev, of course, thanks for everything he's done for us, and thanks for coming on and answering questions. Anything you want to say, Alex, on the way out?
Holy crap, what a stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for donating for a good cause. And I'll hit that 1,000-foot home run one of these days, but until then,
next stream.
Maybe next time.
And then also forgot, of course, Little Toon Cat, #1 OG god of this project. So thanks so much. And then also thanks Question Monkey for all the work you do. And I'm going to play some music and we're going to get out of here. So thanks, everyone, and good night.
Good night.
Good night. Nice day, everyone.
Yeah.